Spence, it is never too little a time you spend here. Whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 5 seconds, or whether it is it's 5 hours with me. I appreciate everybody that comes in here and spends a little bit of time with me. How you doing, everyone? You are gaming with the Tea Monster, but tonight we're not gaming. It just kind of rolls off the tongue. You're gaming with the Tea Monster. Hey, how you doing here, Spence? I think my Tuesdays, at least right now, my Tuesdays are turning into evidence review. But this is kind of like an evidence review, just chatting. Not ready to say goodbye to Halloween, or I'm gonna try doing it from memory. Let me know if I got it right. Sahwen. Saying that's not over yet. I got more stuff to do, chat. I got more stuff to do, and this is actually going back a bit. So let me go on ahead and let me bring everybody up to speed. As you all know, one of the things that we do here at my channel is that we stream live paranormal events. And this past month was a really good month for OSI, or Old Spirits Investigations, because we've been very fortunate to be asked to do a couple of public paranormal events where we invite the public to come in and hang out with us and see how an investigation goes. Before I get down there, I wanted to show this off. This is one of the other things I got from TwitchCon. I kind of dig it. This is kind of a cool effect. Got to bend down, but I mean, there's the logo, and it's almost got. I swear, when I got this, I thought it was purple, but it's actually a charcoal gray, and I really like it. Anyway, yeah, quick little tangent. Oh, and this is textured. It's got a nice little texture to it, but it's kind of cool. Anyway, so as you know, OSI, Old Spirits Investigations. That's me, and hey, Mika, good to see you. Good to see you in stream. But that's me and Phil Rossi. And if you don't know Phil Rossi by now, you really should, because Phil is pretty freaking phenomenal. He does mainly horror games. I'm gonna have to ask and see how he's feeling about doing something with us. But he's also been doing music as well lately. He's getting back into music composition and music, doing some stuff online and things like that. Oh wait, my funny honey asked me to send her something, so I might have to step away for just about. I am the ghost of birthdays past here to belatedly. Thank you, Mika. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Spent 5 hours at the hospital this morning. I'm radioactive now for a few days. It's been a day. Heck yeah. Wait, you mean you went through all that and you didn't even become a She-Hulk? That's a bit of a disappointment. I mean, I had a very I had a test where I thought I would get superpowers from my vaccine, and I didn't get vaccine. I got the vaccine, but I didn't get superpowers. Hey, how you doing there, Leah? Good to see you in chat as well. Before I forget to do this, Pip wanted me to send. Twitch Mom wanted me to send her something. So give me un momentito, chat. Un momentito. Let's see here. So right now I'm on the other side. Everybody. I'm on the other side of my desk. But I'll be back in just a moment. I need to send. Okay. add folder. And then here is that. Almost done, chat. Give me a moment. Give me one moment. And just like that, with the magic of streaming, I have returned. Hi, everyone. Okay. All right. I was hoping to grow an extra arm from my vaccine. Hashtag mom life. Oh.
You want me to say well done?
That was a good one.
You did good?
That's good.
Well done.
Yeah, I was. Can anyone tell me why it's so easy to clip one's cat's nails but not the other? I swear Lilith thinks I'm trying to kill her when I try to get. You know, here's my quick theory before I get back into what I was going to be covering tonight. So, for Viola, you can cut her nails and she loves it. She feels like she's having a day at the spa and she's getting pampered. Sebastian and Benedict both think we're trying to rob them of their only weapons against each other, and it's kind of ridiculous. But that's just the way some cats are wired. Unfortunately. Oh wow. Oh crap! I didn't want to do that. Shoot! I don't want to do that. No. Oh nuts! I think I just messed up my music here. Hang on. Yo, yay. Yeah, I did mess up my music. Let me get back. Let me get my music back. I just realized we just got a comment. I will look at that comment in just a moment. But yeah, I wanted to keep the chill music going while I was talking to everybody. That was my little personal hiccup. But yeah, I think as vengeful as Vi can be, at the same time, she is she likes getting pampered. She really does like getting pampered. I've never quite understood what, how she looks at it different from the boys do, but man, she loves it. But the boys, man, they hate getting their nails trimmed. They really do. And let's see. I was hoping for flight or meditation or teleportation with your vaccine. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for Wolverine powers. I was ready, to be able to. I was ready to be able to do this and get the adamantium coming out of me. I was all set for that, and not aging anymore. Just being a kid for the rest of my life, that kind of thing. Full vaccine card can get you an ice cream. Okay, now that is a superpower in its own right. That is a superpower in its own right. But anyway, so before I get, why do I have that? Hopefully that's going to go away. Whatever this red plus sign is, I'm not sure what's going on with that. So yeah, I'm having weird monitor withdrawal because I am currently, chat, now back on my old monitor, and I'm back on my old monitor, and I am back to doing the thing, waiting for my previous monitor to get fixed. So we'll see how that goes. All right. I'm gonna just pause music one more time because this is a little unsettling. I have this weird red crosshair on my monitor, and I don't know what it's for. That's weird. Okay. All right. So let me just see here. I'm getting used to my old monitor again. It's just kind of. That take care of it? I think that took care of it. Okay, great. Now back to background music. Back to background music. Too loud. Pro streamer, right here, yo, right here. Pro streamer. Anyway, so so what I was saying earlier about 20 minutes of review left for the day job. So tired. Hang in there. So let me talk a little bit about this particular event, or this particular thing that Phil and I are doing in the video and the audio that you're going to see tonight. So this is kind of a step back in time when I was armed with this camera, and I think only this camera. But I did stream. I did stream. I feel like I'm in a safe space to say this. Oh, okay. We're going to decorate for Christmas tonight.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
I may have to reevaluate some things, Leah. I may have to reevaluate some things about you. That's that I now Spence being a mod, they can allow you to still post on stream. I may have to reevaluate some things. I have very strict rules about yeah. I do. I have strict rules. Not one Christmas note is sung in this house until December 1. December uno. Well, no one's going to decorate my house for Christmas right the day after. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen.
Follow them to glory.
But anyway, you do you. You do you. You do you. I love Christmas, but my wife won't let me sing or decorate until after Thanksgiving. Total buzzkill. I'm a big supporter of the political cartoon I saw one year where a turkey is telling off Santa saying, "Listen up, fat man. It's still November. Wait your turn." You know, I'm a big proponent of that. So let me explain what this is, the footage you're going to be seeing tonight. Phil and I were brand spanking new at this point. We had by this time we had gone to Belgrove. We had gone to TWA, Gettysburg. Actually, we weren't that new. I take that back. We had actually covered quite a bit. And now that I think about it, Phil and I did a lot between July and December. So between that time, between like the first week of December, between the end of July and the first week of December, these are the places that Phil and I had been. We had been to Belgrove. We had visited Gettysburg several times at this point. TWA, Flight 514 crash site. Blackburn Inn. Crescent. Just trying to think if I've missed any of them. No, that's it. And I want to say the Gettysburg trips, we did at least 3 between the end of July and mid-December, which brings us up to this one. So we felt like we were kind of getting our groove. We were kind of finding our way, and we were trying to find something really fun to do. And that was when we discovered Haunted Nights, and they were doing something called basically they were doing their holiday haunting. And what was really amazing about this was their first live event that they had done. They had basically gone dark on doing events because of COVID, but this was their return event. And it is in this lovely little bed and breakfast in Mineral, Virginia. And this was our first impression of Haunted Nights. And I know Spence is going to be really impressed with this. This was an event that did not have any special guests, and it was a group of 15, and that was it. Let me see what we got here. Christmas brightens my life. I'm going to England in a couple of weeks, and I'm visiting 2 Christmas markets. I'm overly excited. Wow. Now that is kind of cool. I will say, that is kind of cool. The only thing that's cooler than a Christmas market in England, Pip and I, while I was over in Germany, we visited a Christmas town. This town literally was going all in November for Christmas, and it was pretty epic. It was pretty epic. Yeah. So this is the Dunlora Inn. This is the Dunlora Inn evidence that we're going to be looking at tonight, and this event, in my opinion, was a really it was very unlike any of the previous events that we had done with Haunted Nights. One of the things I loved about it was how intimate it was. And I said this on the stream, and I said this at Linville over the past weekend. I'm taking a page from Haunted Nights, and at least from that particular event, and I'm saying we will never have I should rephrase that. We should never say never. But we will never plan to have an event bigger than 15 people. Christmas markets in Germany and Netherlands can't be beat. One of my favorite childhood memories. Yeah, it was really neat for us. I like having events like what we did this past month. October was, as you all know, I've had a lot of ups and I've had a lot of downs, and most of the ups for October have all involved old spirits. Spence, I don't think Spence has ever seen me in that zone before. I know they saw me and participated with me at St. Albans. But honestly, Spence, I think you saw me more in my element during the Candy Factory. I think that was more true to my nature, true to who I am. I was putting on a good front at Albans, and there were many reasons for that. And we had talked about that. Yeah. That's true. I did see more of your true nature. Well said indeed. And I appreciated how you were watching out for everybody on the team too. That meant the world to me. But Dunlora was a very different event because I really feel like by having just a group of 15, it felt very intimate, and 2, it felt more in tune with the holiday. And hang on a minute. Okay. And so the plan is that, as you know, yesterday we released our Halloween special. And our Halloween special was an extended look at TWA Flight 514. And we were really happy with the way that went. And in a couple of weeks, Phil's coming over to record the Christmas show. And the Christmas special is a look at Dunlora Inn. Really? I'm just checking to see if I thought I'd started at least one. Really? Oh, wow. Let me just double check that. According to Adobe Premiere, I have not started a project for Dunlora. I was listening to this episode to the episode while dozing this morning. It's really good. Are you talking about the Dun Laura stream, or are you talking about the TWA, the TWA extended cut? Either way, thank you. Either way, thank you. Okay. There we go. No, I had not done. Interesting. I had not done anything for Dun Laura. Okay. Well, now I know. All right. So I guess that means we are going to go on ahead and start a brand new project. How likely you to recommend Premiere Pro to a friend or a colleague? Yeah. So we decided, the thing was, Phil and I were talking about, the Seed Radio thing is almost 2 hours long, but felt familiar with your voice and Phil's voice. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, the way Phil and I have been working with the different episodes, we've been trying to figure out, when do we do one on this, when do we do one on that? It all came down to footage. What kind of footage did we have? And the thing I remember about Dun Laura was Phil wound up going home that night, but we got home at about 2 a.m. and we started reviewing evidence. Dun Laura was like Linville Manor in that it had that cozy kind of vibe about it. I think Linville's a little more active. I think Linville is just a little more active than Dun Laura, but I haven't had a chance to really look at any of the evidence from Dun Laura, so I did manage to get a couple of interesting clips, but have I given it a really hard listen like you've seen me do on previous streams? No, I have not. And when we were mapping out the season 1, we weren't just looking at the cluster of shows that we have already done up to this point. We were also looking ahead to okay, well, when we take a break so that we can do other investigations and we can plan other stuff, what are we going to do in that meantime? And of course we agreed, let's keep doing 5-minute paranormals because they are relatively easy to produce. And that is the truth. Why is nothing working here? Okay, that's working, but that is not. I just took a survey with this, and then it just works itself. Okay, I'll try again. We're gonna try that again, chat. Premiere, let's go. Come on, Premiere, do the thing. Anyway, and we both agreed. We said, you know what? We should make, we should do a Halloween special because, come on, Halloween. But then we also said we should do a Christmas special. And Phil was like, "What kind of Christmas special can I do?" And so we just, we got Dun Laura. Now we were making this call after Dun Laura. We were having some downtime around Christmas, and that was when Phil was like, "Oh my God, that's genius." So we decided, yeah, we're gonna take our Dun Laura footage, even though that happened before events like the Tuckahoe Plantation and otherwise, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna go on ahead and make that a Christmas special because there's all the Christmas decorations everywhere. And also that was a fun stream. That was a really, really fun stream, I remember. And we're gonna film it in a couple of weeks, but I haven't looked at any of the Dun Laura stuff because, as you all know, I've been really concentrating on stuff like, what happened this weekend, and we found that we had that one clip during the live stream where somebody actually picked up a whisper. So So it was today. I was planning. Pip was like, "Are you gonna do another evidence stream?" And I said, "You know what? I think I am. I think people are kind of digging it." And Twitch Mom then said, "Have you looked at any of the stuff from Dunlora? Because you've got that filming coming up." And I was like, "You are absolutely right." So that's our plan. Now I think we're going to start with downstairs first. Yeah, downstairs first. Okay. And I'm just gonna leave it with we're gonna start with that. And what? Look at this. Just as I'm about to jump into this, one of my favorite people on Twitch drops a red hot raid. How about that? Truey? Look at that. Oh my god. Wow, everybody. Okay, well, hang on. I'm gonna have to pause the music because I know Truey has raided me before. But Truey, if you haven't raided me before, this is how I do things with raids. Why, hello there, Truey! It's me, your old pal, Twitch Dad. And you know what? I am pleased as punch that you have brought your Netherlands group all the way over from the shores of Europe over here to the good old US of A. Yes, sir. We like to do things differently on our stream. For example, pants, well, we find them overrated here. So feel free to drop trial and relax as we get into some spooky footage from a ghost hunt I did last year. Yep, that's what you can find here with me, your old pal, Twitch Dad. There you go. So for those of you joining me from Truey Stream, hi. My name is T. You can call me T. You can call me T Monster, or you can call me Twitch Dad. And I am the author. I'm sure Truey has mentioned this before, but I am the author of this. And yes, Truey, there will be a copy heading your way before the end of this week. An autographed copy, I should say. But yeah, this is Twitch for Dummies in the second edition. Truey is featured prominently throughout this, and this can be found at bookstores everywhere. And I got this gig because I wrote this book. I wrote Podcasting for Dummies. This is in its fourth edition. But where Truey and I met was when I got this random alert saying, hey, somebody in the Netherlands just did a review of Discord for Dummies. And that's how Truey and I met. Folks, if you are not following Truey, please go over there right now and give her a big fat follow, because Truey is pretty awesome. One of the things I love about Truey's stream is not only is it very honest and very sincere, but Truey has this mentality of stream smarter, not harder. And that is something that I feel like I've adopted in my time getting to know her and getting to figure out, okay, well, what I want to do with my stream. And Truey, this is what's happening right now as part of your influence alongside TwitchCon. You always say, stream smarter, not harder. And the thing about that is, while I was over at TwitchCon, the biggest reaction I was getting from people when I would introduce myself is I would say, yeah, I sometimes stream Destiny, and they go, oh, that's cool. And, and sometimes I stream Paranormal Investigations, and they go, I'm sorry, say that again? And even my buddy Steve was like, T, this is an untapped field. You have got to start leaning into this more. So Truey, what you and your community are about to see is evidence review. This is the other side of, yeah, I know, right? And what your community is about to see is in fact the other side of paranormal investigation. It is not jumping at things in the dark and going, what was that? Demon! Or anything like that. What paranormal investigation is the investigation part. And what I have here tonight is I have some evidence that I've collected from another paranormal event that I went to last last December. And this is going to be the Christmas special for my YouTube series called Old Spirits. And if you're curious about that as well, you can go on ahead and pay us a visit right there. That's what Old Spirits is all about. And it was a very cool it was very cool seeing not just other streamers, but people from Twitch wanting to bend my ear to find out how I was doing it. And now, will this lead to a collaboration in the future? I don't know, but we're going to find out. But for those of you who are here, this is going to be a very super chill stream. Now, on Thursday, yes, I will jump back into Destiny because I am this close into getting Ghostwriter, which is the title for Season of the Lost. I have 2 triumphs that I have to do. I'm going to get those done in one night. I'm going to get those done one night, knock that out. So I'm ready for that. But Halloween hasn't ended for me. In fact, the beautiful thing about being a paranormal investigator after a full year is you discover, wow, Halloween doesn't end. It lasts all year round. Like a creek in winter kind of super chill. More like more drafty, like an Alaskan bear dip. I believe that's what they call it, the Alaskan bear dip. It's that kind of super chill. How are you, Drafty? I was thinking about you just recently. I don't know what it was, but I was thinking about that night when we got raided by Markiplier. And it was funny because when the raid happened, you just kind of faded off into the sunset. I didn't even get a chance to say goodnight to you. You just took off when all of a sudden we were getting the Kick Club raid. I think it's a great niche. You can also play some Phasma with that. Oh, and we do. Actually true. Oh, and Mike, thank you for that Prime sub for 20 months. How about that? And I tell you what, Truey, since you're here, I know it's late where you're at. But if you could just give me one, because it's a different kind of review for us, not a product review. If you give me just a few more minutes of your time, you want to give me just a few more minutes of your time, because I think you'll enjoy our trailer, because it's funny you should mention Phasmo. I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna segue off here. Let's see if hit me. All right. First off, it remembered the right. Yes, it remembered the right window this time. Thank you, OBS. Okay, so Truey, this is the direction I'm headed with my stream. It all started with a video game.
Where are you?
I'm right behind you.
Oh
I'm
my
right
God.
behind you.
Okay. Oh!
During the 2020 pandemic lockdown, I invited my buddy T to join me in Phasmophobia, a heart-elevating ghost hunting experience from Kinetic Games.
What came next was a fan favorite on my Twitch channel, Phasmophobia with the Phil Rossi Scream Team. And sure, we had fun. But as we started to see the end of the pandemic, I got a call from Phil.
How would you like to do this for real?
That is not inviting.
We've come this far.
You know who said that? Kane said that. Right before he got a facehugger. Do you know that? So, Truey, that is Old Spirits. That is that's our trailer. That's our trailer. Now, what you saw as a burned out apartment building, you have no idea how close you are to that. So the building you saw was in fact it's called Blackburn Inn. Blackburn Inn is a former insane asylum that was abandoned in the 80s and just recently converted into a luxury hotel. At that particular place, Phil and I didn't get enough evidence to create a full episode from. I was still experimenting with how to do video, how to stream with a paranormal investigation kind of thing. Hey, Sonny, good to see you. If you think that's creepy, Truey, hang on a minute. I haven't told you about their suites, because Phil and I got a suite thinking it was going to be a nice big suite sort of thing, right? And when we got into the suite, we realized that the suite was actually 2 cells with a pass-through. And they've left the original doors on the rooms. So basically, when you get your boutique hotel room, you'll notice there's a hatch, like about face level, where somebody would, open the door to check on you and tell you, hey, you need to stand in the back corner or what have you. It's been painted shut. And the vibe of that particular place, Blackburn Inn, was particularly weird because we couldn't tell how much they really wanted to lean in to their history and how much they wanted to be like, we don't talk about that. But if you remember in one of those clips, there was that huge graveyard. That graveyard is right behind the boutique hotel and the boutique apartments as well. There was definitely a vibe there, and Phil and I are thinking about going back because we now have new gear. That was our second stream and our second. No, actually, that was our third. That was our third paranormal investigation. And but that's basically how it started, was Phil and me playing Phasmophobia. And between Phil and me playing Phasmophobia during the pandemic, and then Phil launching a paranormal podcast called Don't Turn Around, Phil just called me up one day and said, how'd you like to do this for real? And oh yeah, and we've been killing it with our shorts. We've been having a good time with the shorts as well. Can I check there under the alias Norman Bates? You probably could. In fact, I'll see and I'll raise. The only suite we could find when Phil and I went in October, the only suite we could find was the romance package. So we show up, right? Phil and I show up with our wives, and they think, "Oh, are all 4 of you staying at the with us?" And they said, our wives said, "No, we're just dropping the boys off." And that got really confusing for them. Like, "Oh, because we're preparing the room right now," and we said, "Preparing the room," and the woman just kind of paused, like, "Do you still want the chocolate dipped strawberries and Prosecco?" And we're all laughing at this point because they're trying to figure out, okay, the 4 people show up, then the 4 people are leaving down to 2 people, but the 2 people are the gentlemen. Who is renting this room? And when we got up there, we saw what they meant by they prepared the room. It was not only bed made and everything was lovely and there was the Prosecco and the strawberries. But on the bed, they had a heart made of rose petals. And so Phil and I, yes, we did pose for a picture there. And when I feel brave, I will share it. How about my Glocks and AR? Yeah. Hey, dude, you're going to be in Virginia, so you'll be fine. In fact, you're actually going to be more in Southern Virginia. So yeah, your Glocks will be just fine. Now, if you're sleeping with your Glocks and your AR, I'm just telling you, Drafty, right now, that's a problem. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that from a gun control issue. I'm saying that from an intimacy issue. Okay. But not. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was crazy, and because we'd showed up with our wives, I think they comped us another bottle of Prosecco. I mean, wow. But there you go. There you go. This was how this whole thing started. Was me and Phil doing Phasmophobia, and then we just took it to the next level. So that is what your community is in store for tonight. We are reviewing evidence for our upcoming Christmas special, which will be at Dunlora Inn. Let's see. So I'm gonna call this 2022 12. Let's say 10. Okay. Not going to worry about importing anything just yet. All right. So now let's get into it. Let's get into it, everybody. Okay. This is how all investigations start, everybody. They start, well, the investigation part, I should say. It just starts with a blank slate. And so I'm going to start bringing in stuff. Oh wait, I didn't want to do it that way. So, and I also wanted to rename this. Can I rename this? No, I cannot. But I can do this. I'm just gonna do the old school save as. There you go. And because I want to name the project Dunlora Inn, not downstairs. I want to name the sequence. I'm going to name the sequence downstairs. There's a very popular Dutch YouTube channel who has this series of them staying alone in these houses of paranormal activity. I may have seen that. Does a claymore count as a knife? A very big knife, but I mean, I think it is I think it's against the law in Scotland to use a claymore to butter your toast. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Yeah, I think I might have seen that. Going ahead and send me that on Discord. I'd appreciate that, Drew. That's very kind of you. It's very kind of you. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a. This is also everybody a look at, if you have been considering or looking into doing video editing on things like Premiere or otherwise, feel free to ask me questions, because I would be more than happy to try to answer any and all questions concerning like, Premiere, concerning video editing, and also what we do. That's why I've got the tag AMA. Ask me anything. I want to make sure that that it's not just me super hyper focused on what I'm doing here, but I also want to make sure that if you all have any questions for me, go for it. Mike, are you in a mood? Are you in a mood right now? It's been so long since I've seen Premiere. I'm happy to see that they have a dark mode, not just light gray. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and just to make sure people are aware, yep, GamerCat has made himself comfortable here. I have successfully booped the snoot. Ask me anything you say. If you had one limb amputated, which one would it be and why? Man, you're just going dark tonight, man. Starting to resemble your stouts. Well, if a finger counts as a limb, I would have the pinky on my right finger taken out. Don't ask me why. Just seems kind of gangster. Okay, sorry, gangsta. Gangsta. All right, so let's just see. I'm gonna import in the pre-show and the post-show. See how that imports in. Is that the file that's causing issues? Wow. Ah, there we go. There we go. I will, Bear. He was Benedict was actually up in the up in your room as we were pulling in. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Okay, so we've got. I'm gonna pull in these three first. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, wait. I think I'm just gonna do these two. I enjoyed myself. They paired me with Tina and Pip, and I think I made a couple of ghost friends. So yeah, I know that Nick got some video attention from Pip, so I can't wait to see what it looks like. But there was this little instance in the landing on the second floor of Linville Manor, where there's no wood, there's no ironwork, there's nothing really around there to set off. There's no radio frequency, nothing, none of that. But there was a ring of empty chairs. Some lovely empty, just some lovely upholstered Victorian Edwardian chairs, right? Nick was passing the EMF reader within this circle, and it was going off like crazy. It was going off like crazy. So Nick nicknamed that little circle Story Time. So that was kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Be good. Actually, EMF of 4. It spiked at 4. And 4, if you remember on your EMF reader, 5 is red. 4 was around in the dark yellow orange color. So yeah, it was powerful. It was powerful enough to get everybody's attention. That's one of the things about Phasmophobia, Truey, that you should know, is that Phasmophobia is quite accurate in its depiction of the. It's quite accurate in the depiction of the gear. Quite accurate. Now, where it takes liberties is when the ghosts try to rip your face off. That does not happen as often as people would like for it to happen. And in some cases, like with the show 28 Days Haunted, it would be nice if it happened a lot more. But unfortunately, it does not. Unfortunately, it does not. All right. Maybe this is the problem child. Come on. I'm going to try importing this in. I don't have audio right now, but I have someone with a Guardian Games hoodie and a Warlock patch. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Storytime room stayed 4 consistently. I did get some 5s when we were in the library with the kid ghost with a lollipop. Yeah. Downside of this kind of content, you'll never know when or if the action is going to happen. That is very true, True. That is. Okay, for some reason, it is not important. This will be enough to work with for the night. So Truey actually brings up a really good point. Actually, I do want to show this off a bit. Let me pull this in. Yeah, I'll pull that one in. That should be a nice short. Yeah, good. Nice short file. So here's the thing about paranormal investigation, okay? It's like fishing. It is like fishing. And and it has actually a lot in common with fishing. You're basically casting a line, and you are hoping that something takes a nibble. If nothing does take a nibble, then yeah, it's a somewhat dry stream. Now, if something does happen, oh, you bet things. You okay there, buddy? Oh, okay. Gamer Cat has decided to move his stage over to the back over to the. Easy. Excuse me, chat. Really? Gamer Cat's in the window right now. So yeah, you basically have a lot of sitting and waiting. And where it gets interesting though is when something does happen. I'm just going to pull up here just a couple of instances, Truey, before we get into the new evidence. So let me because I have everything on this drive. I have everything on this tiny little drive, and that includes the stuff that I have. I have checked. So let me see if there's something in here I can pull up. And in your question, do animals? We have never subjected animals to paranormal investigations. And what I mean by subject is we've never taken any of our cats or dogs to any of the investigations, mainly because that's not necessarily gonna jive. We just don't have. There's a very specific like setting you have to have in order to accommodate animals, and so that's one of the things. That's one of the things about where we go. Where we go, we're keeping it animals. Animals don't like to sit still. Exactly. Now I have seen some paranormal shows where they have brought animals to a site, and they've looked to see. Oh, that's not good. Import not responding. Okay. Thanks, Windows. Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like it saved itself. It looks like it saved itself, chat. So, huzzah. I just want to see. There's either no fish or they just don't feel like it. Well, so let me see if I can find real quick the clips that I could show you from other streams, specifically streams. And I think, chat, I can actually show clips from Twitch. So let me just go to, yeah, here we go. So here's an example of one clip, Truey, that we actually caught in real time this weekend. So let me set the scene for this. What you're seeing here is the stream. This is the stream from. So this is the stream from Saturday night at Linville Manor. You're seeing this from my perspective. So basically, there are people sitting there's about 5 or 6 people sitting in front of me, and then my daughter Serena is sitting behind me. I am right next to the camera with the microphone, and I'm telling a story about another location. Okay, another location, another investigation. What you want to listen for is when I say it felt like we were there for 45. And it's the moment right after I say that. It felt like it was 45. Okay? So I'll go on ahead and I'll play this. And you tell me if you hear anything after I say that. So here you go. Being the wide-eyed, brand new paranormal investigator with my buddy Phil, we went back at night. We were there for 15 minutes. it felt like I'd been there 45. I have never felt fear like that. And what had happened was, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. So I'll play it again. And again, this, and I want to say this is probably about 2 hours into the evening. Yeah, you hear people. But right after I say it felt like 45, there's a whisper. Okay, I'll play it one more time. There are some people you hear downstairs. There's like a mumbling that you hear from downstairs. It's right after I say it felt like 45. So I'll play it again. Being the wide-eyed, brand new paranormal investigator with my buddy Phil, we went back at night. We were there for 15 minutes. It felt like I'd been there 45. I have never felt fear like that. That whisper that you hear after I said it felt like 45, that's none of us. That is none of us. Now that's one, but let me see if I can find another one that I know that's in here. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. It was... Unfortunately... Yeah. You can share the clip link. Yeah, sure. Hold on 1 second. I'll throw that up there. Give me 1 second. We go to. I think I get the clip from here. Yes. Here we go. Share. And here is the. Oh, here's the video link. Oop. I think it saved it. Hold on. No, my God, that's not it. So there's the whisper. Watch, export, add to, edit. Okay. So I'll go back to share. I'll say copy to clipboard. Derp. Okay. Oh, dude. You should hang on a minute. Can one of my yeah, Sonny, would you please give permission for Truey to post links? I'd appreciate that. If you could do that, I would be very happy. Okay, thank you. So just wait for that, and Sonny should give you that. Okay. Let me see. There's Historic Savannah. That's not it. Just chatting. Saturday chill stream. Play on, Phil. Play on. Now here's another one. Here's another one. This was also from Linville Manor. And this one, so what you want to hear is, well, actually what you want to look for is you're going to see Phil walk into the next room. Pay very close attention to the audio. Also watch this device in the center of the room. But you're going to see Phil walk to the other room, and that's when it happens. So here we go.
It just shuts off the armor.
It shuts off the armor.
Let me see if there's a switch over here. These switches here.
That was not us.
It's very faint. But what you should note is that we all hear it. We hear somebody say, "Mom." And what's really cool about that is what happens next. So again, listen for when Phil passes the REM pod up here, and you should very faintly hear the mom.
It just shuts off the armor.
It shuts off the armor.
Let me see if there's a switch over here. These switches here.
That was not us.
Again. All right.
I think
Sabrina came home.
Huh?
What? I thought you were in another room.
No, she didn't say anything.
Did you not?
I heard that.
I thought that was.
I thought that was Serena. I heard Mom.
Me too.
I heard it too. It just.
And what happens is because of the delay, you start seeing people saying, I heard it, I heard it, I heard it, I heard it. They're saying that in stream as well. There's another one that I think is it's a bit stronger. I just need to find it. And it was one that we caught right here. Right here. This is a favorite of one of my mods, Panic. And it was let me just see if this is the one.
Too many Jameses.
There are far too many Jameses.
Jack.
It's Jack.
There's Jack. There's James.
Who's with us right now?
That has changed. It looks a lot darker over there.
Because the blue is not on. It's red right now. Let's just go back.
Well, for one thing, nope, that's not it. It starts with my wife's voice. And there goes this camera. So that's 2 cameras down. Wait, this might be it.
Jack.
Ah, this is it. This is it. This is it. Okay. So this is another one. This is another one. Oh yeah, Sonny, can you give? Hang on a minute. I'll see if I can do it. Oh come on. There you go. Oh, so you're not sure? Okay, don't worry. I got it. There you go, Truey. You have 60 seconds. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'll have to watch that. All right, so this is another one, Truey, that we caught. And listen for... You're going to hear my wife. We connected with the 45. Oh, I'll have to see that. Okay, so... You're going to hear my wife say, so Jack, you fought for the Confederacy, fought for the other side. That must have been, and you're going to hear, you hear Pip pause, and then this is what happens next. So here's another one. And there goes this camera. So that's 2 cameras down.
So, Jack, you are upset that Wesley fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been aggravating.
Did someone did you just whisper? Did you just whisper?
So here's the funny thing about that whisper. There are 5 of us in that room. None of them were us. That was not us. I'll play it again. And there goes this camera. So that's 2 cameras. So you hear me.
So, Jack,
There's Pip.
you are upset.
You hear Phil talk in a second.
Fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been aggravating.
Did someone did you just whisper? Did you just whisper?
This is why I've been streaming Paranormal Investigations. This is why I've been streaming them, for moments like these. So far, we have caught on stream not every time, but so far we have caught at least 3. We've caught 3 whispers on stream. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's that, and I have a boosted version of the clip on the OSI YouTube series. And you'll hear it when I boost it, but what you actually hear when I boost that audio, that one little section of the audio, you hear this, I hate him. And it is, it was pretty chilling. It was pretty chilling. And we heard it in real time. Yeah, right after mom finishes her sentence. So anyway, that is, and here's the tricky bit. You got to have the patience. Yeah, I hate him. And the reason why she said that was because the person that Pip was talking about, my wife Pip was talking about, she was talking about this guy named Wesley, who was a friend of Jenny Jenny Wade, who lived in the house that we were at, and Jack, who was her boyfriend. Wesley was a friend of theirs, but instead of fighting for the Union Army, he fought for the Confederate Army. And that was why she said, I hate him. No, it's not. It's not. It has an entirely different texture, an entirely different sound. And Mom is already taking a pause. For her to do that, she would have to basically take a pause and immediately take a breath while she's taking a pause. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. That was one of the crazier clips. And this is the tricky bit about this kind of content. Creating this kind of content is you don't have action going left and right, but when something happens and everybody catches it together, it's pretty magical. It's pretty freaking magical. So yeah, that's what we're taking a look at tonight. And how I do that is I pull up these clips and I start looking at them. I basically hit play and see what we got. So let me first see. Instead of doing Laser Grid Mystery, since I found better clips than that one, I'm going to go ahead and rename this. And what's been also great about this has been that what's been really terrific about the reviewing stuff on Twitch, reviewing evidence on Twitch, is that chat has helped me actually find stuff. And yeah, exactly, Troy. It's about building on that goal and seeing. And what's been really neat has been we've had a few skeptics come into stream and they go, what's going on here? And they sometimes time it just right where something happens. They go, wait, who is that? What just happened? And I'm of the mindset it's okay to get skeptics. I have no problems having skeptical people in chat. It actually makes the experience feel a little more legit. I think that's the best way I would describe it. It just makes it feel a little more legit. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that one. Yeah, there we go. All right. So this right here, chat, is the main parlor where we started. This is where we started. It's good to have haters. Oh, before I go on, there was someone left a very lengthy comment. Speaking of haters, I don't think it's a hater, but somebody left a very lengthy comment on our YouTube. So I just wanted to see real quick what that was all about. Let's see. Videos. 316 views. I will gladly take that review. But that's good. That's really good. Here we go. I loved that series. It was pure comedy, and I had some really good laughs. Netflix got me with the Warrens, but a few minutes in, and I knew it's going to be funny. In a trashy way, but still. So, pro tip, everybody: when you get, if you're doing this, if you're doing YouTube, and you get comments, it's a good idea to like all your comments and engage with them. That way, it helps your analytics. let's see, and I'll throw in some laugh emojis. And there we go. Boop. All right. This has been a really solid video so far. These are good analytics for us. Over 300 views in 2 days. If we could keep averaging 150 views a day, yes, Dad would be very happy. Twitch Dad would be very, very happy. Closure tab. I'll get back to them later, honey. I'll get back to them later. I promise. It's my daughter, everybody. She likes to keep me honest. Okay, let's get back to... Alright. So, if I recall, this should be...
One more time. Do you want to use yellow for yes? So we can talk to you?
Do you like this time? Do you like this time of the year? With all the Christmas decorations.
So, let me paint the scene right here. No, my phone isn't any better, hun. So, this is the main parlor. We were split up to 2 teams. We had a team upstairs, and then we had a team down here. And this is the main parlor. These 2 gentlemen over here were the guys more or less running the show. This is Lyle and Brandon, and they are with a group called Haunted Nights, and they do these public paranormal events. So we had so in the main parlor, they've got a REM pod, but you can just see over here in the let me blow up this screen so you can see it a little better. Give me 1 second here. Unlock panel. There we go. Now let me make you. Let me love you. Let me. There you go. Come on. Let me. There we go. That's better. So right over here, in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see a REM pod, and the REM pod is the thing that has an electromagnetic field around it, and anything that breaks that magnetic field, it reacts. I think he really should have moved that REM pod closer to the edge because the antenna seems really close to the back of the chair. Over on the left-hand side, you'll see that glowing, this glowing blue light. That glowing blue light, okay, have a good class, Bear. That glowing blue light is called a flux. It's called Flux 2, and it responds to both temperature, and it also responds to movement. And it has a red light and a green light. Green for yes, red for no. I think Answer the Public will be a great website for you to find questions people have for paranormal things. Yeah, I'll have to look that. I'm gonna look that up too, Truey. I'll look that up after stream because I'm not going to be going too late. I promise myself I won't go too late. But anyway, so you've got this response device here, and I have on a gimbal. I have my phone, so that is how I'm doing the stream. All right, let's see how we go right here. Oops, wrong one.
Does it remind you of a nice festive time with family and friends?
We went to yellow.
We also have an EMF reader right there on the edge of the table, and then there's a recorder over here as well. So we got quite a few things happening here, and I just realized there's something I could do to help with the volume. One of the things I can do here is I can go into the main track and just boost it by 15 decibels. 15 decibels may not seem like a lot, but you'll hear the difference once I hit play.
So you do like the Christmas time of year? That's what we're here for. We came here to talk with you about the holidays.
Oh. Ooh, that was a nice little hit. That's a nice little hit. I forgot about that. Now, if you're hearing something right now, that's just me backing it up. A whisper? Okay, let me see if I can pick it up.
Can you do something in?
Do you know where you heard it, Truey? Let me just back up a little bit more. Is it before or after the? Just before I paused. Okay.
Can you do something in here to let us know that you have joined us?
I think that whisper was me. That might have been me taking a breath. I'm pretty sure.
Other than that little light, can you set off one of these meters like this?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
There's one over in the corner over there. See? There's actually one here on the couch. We've got quite a few of them. All you gotta do is just touch them.
Wow.
That'll let us know for sure you're here.
You can go up to those blue lights. You can make them go red or green. And then you and I can have a conversation. And we'd love to hear from you right now.
I should add that as well. Let me back up again. So I should also I should also tell this quick story about this particular night. So Phil and I, we show up and we don't know what to expect. We have all this gear in Phil's van. And we walk in and we see that the Haunted Nights is there, and they've got a few things. They've got a couple of REM pods. Again, the REM pod is that red and black round device that you see in the ghost shows. It's got the antenna, and it creates an electromagnetic field. And when he was making that beep, you heard that off camera. But what was funny was Phil and I walk in and we said, "Hey, we brought some gear. Do you guys mind if we bring in our own gear and work with it during this investigation?" And both Lyle and Brandon go, "Oh yeah, sure, bring it in. We love it when people, we're just loaning out EMF readers, but if you get your own gear, bring it on in." And Phil and I literally wheel in like 2 suitcases worth of gear, and they're like, "Oh, these guys are serious." And and you'll see later, if we get to it, you'll see later. Phil and I, we actually went to this other room and that just became our room because that was where we dumped all of our gear. But let me see if I can hear when he says like this. That wasn't the guy himself. Let me see if I can hear that. Hold on.
Can you set off one of these meters like this? There's one over in the corner over there.
Now that's him.
See?
That's
actually
Lyle.
one here on the couch.
That's Lyle.
We've got quite
Oh, wait a second. I think I hear what you're saying. Hold on.
We've got quite a few of them. All you gotta do is just touch them.
Wow, that's super faint, but I think I hear it.
We've got quite.
Okay, have a good night. Have a good night, Mika.
See? There's actually one here on the couch. We've got quite a few of them. All you gotta do is just touch them.
Oh, that's super faint. I can just hear it, It's right outside, but I'm now. So here's what we do. Here's what we do. If I catch something like this, what I do is I bring in a second piece of software. So I can put on a little more music on this because unfortunately you can't have chill music playing, but when I'm booting up other pieces of software, yeah, I do bring in stuff. I do bring in some chill music. Okay. So I don't want to cast a device open with. There we go. So these three files right here that you see, the ones that say mono 000, 0101, these are the audio recordings that I make. And this should be the downstairs area. I had a recorder with me. I had an audio recorder with me. And what I have to first do, I have to wait for Audition to do this, but Audition basically is the audio recorder that I use, or the editor that I use when I listen to this, because you can do a little more finessing with audio with this than you could with something like, say, Audacity or some other audio editor. So here's the thing about paranormal investigation and why you have so many devices out there. If you catch something on video, if you've got an audio recorder working as well, you can use it to corroborate what you caught. And that's the general idea. Now, let me see first if I can find that moment in the audio. Let's see. Now I got to go back to lo-fi and I got to mute you again. Okay, so let's do this. So where did I put this, and do I have it in the right place? It's always the part that makes me nervous.
Can you do something in here to let us know that you have joined us?
Good.
Other than that little light, can you set off one of these meters like this? There's one over in the corner over there. See? There's actually one here on the couch. We've got quite a few of them. All you got to do is just touch them. That'll let us know for sure you're here.
Okay, so that's the same area. Now, I can come over here and I can say boost this up and then boost this up again. Now let's see what we got. Okay, that was me.
Can you do something in here to let us know that you have joined us? Other than that little light, can you set off one of these meters like this? There's one over in the corner over there. See? There's actually one here on the couch. We've got quite a few of them. All you got to do is just touch them. That'll let us know for sure you're here.
Okay, I'm gonna listen one more time. Okay, that breath was me. Hang on.
Can you do something in here to let us know that you have joined us? Other than that little light, can you set off one of these meters like this? There's one over in the corner over there. See? There's actually one here on the couch. We've got quite a few of them. All you got to do is just touch them. That'll let us know for sure you're here.
If it was there, we would have heard it. If it was there, we would have heard it. Nice try, though, Truey. Nice try. You're getting it. You're definitely getting it. But that is so that is what is commonly known as pareidolia. What is pareidolia? Pareidolia is when you hear something on video, or hear something on audio, and it sounds like a word. It sounds like somebody whispering, and it could be clothes moving. It could be someone moving in their chair. It could be someone clearing their throat, and it sounds like a voice that wasn't there. So while we have something visual here, Yeah, I think what you heard might have been someone's clothes rustling, and that happens. That happens a lot. Okay, so let's get back to it.
That'll let us know for sure you're here.
But this is also great. But this is an example, though, of why you have multiple devices going. You have an audio recorder going. You have a video recorder going. If you're really, now we weren't at this level, but if you're really on top of it, you should have multiple video cameras working, because sometimes one camera may capture a whisper, the other camera might actually capture the whisper louder, because whatever is in the room with you, it's closer to the second camera than the first. We've had that happen before, and that's pretty freaky. Ziggy, what are my notifications? Ziggy, read me my notifications. Okay. My Echo is telling me that I've got some notification, but apparently I don't. So, back to it. Look at that thing go, though. Wow.
You can go up to those blue lights.
Right, now that's me.
You can make them go red or green, and then you and I can have a conversation. And we'd love to hear from you right now.
I totally forgot how active this reader got. Wow.
We've come here out of the utmost respect for you,
That's Phil.
and we thank you for letting us share this space with you here. We're here to connect and hear your story.
You know us.
I don't know what that beep was. I wonder if that was one of Phil's devices.
You've talked with us many times, but you do have some new guests here in the room that
It
have
is.
never been
It
here to
is.
visit your beautiful home.
Wow. Wow. Totally forgot this, chat.
It's a beautiful home. Are you glad someone came in here and took care of this house? Make sure that it didn't fall into disrepair? And have put a lot of love into this space?
That was Lyle.
That's me. My apologies.
That was me.
I often ask this question whenever we go somewhere. We're kind of on the fence. We're skeptical. But do you believe in ghosts?
Okay, that's pretty cool. I totally forgot about that. That high pitched beep. That was my device. That was my device going off. So that was the motion. That was the temperature motion sensor. The Flux 2, which we've nicknamed Simon because it looks and sounds like a old school video game of Simon Says back from the 80s. So, oh wow, wow.
Really?
Okay. And they hit at the same time.
Nice.
So usually jars a response for some reason.
Do you look at us as ghosts?
That's been a question I've heard a lot of people ask. Do you see us as ghosts? Are we ghosts to you? That kind of thing.
In your realm?
Yep. There it is. Good job, T. Good job. You caught it.
If so, set that light off again like you just did.
This was also kind of cool because Lyle and Brandon had never seen the Flux in action. They had seen pictures of it, but they'd never seen it in action. So this was kind of fun.
If you think we're ghosts,
Do you believe in us?
Green for yes, red for no.
Red on the cake too.
That's a good spot. That's definitely the morale booster I needed.
Wow.
Well, we believe in you.
Definitely believe in you. No, I mean, it would stay consistent.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing there that can set that off.
No.
No, there was nothing there to set it off.
What is
Have you ever seen a ghost?
what is that?
Green for yes,
Electrical.
red for no.
The same stuff.
Yeah.
But
That
it's
one is actually a device that is used by electrical people, trying to find wiring in the walls and stuff like that. Yeah, good idea. That's good.
So that's the REM pod that you see Brandon swapping out for the EMF reader. I'm actually surprised that in Phasmophobia they don't have the REM pod as one of the devices. That really should have been a given. But yeah, that's I find that interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
She asked if we could bring it over here. We're making a switch real quick. We're putting you right here, the one you've been playing with, right here on the couch. And we're putting another device right there that you can touch. Can you set that off for us, or touch the antenna?
Truey, I had a feeling. I was like, wow, Truey's really getting into this. And it's got to be late. She wrapped up her stream at least half an hour ago. So I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you sticking it out with everybody here. So yeah, you need to get some sleep, but you can always pick it up in the VOD. Truly, again, going to give a quick shout out because you are that awesome. And everyone, just go ahead and swing on by her stream sometime. Give her a follow. She is absolutely delightful, and she is just a lot of fun. And I appreciate you sharing your community with me. And I hope that they got a kick out of watching me get deep into this. So, they've worked in the REM pod, and I'm trying to remember how this went, but we'll see how it goes. Let's just do it. So, wrong one. And again, Chad, if any of you have questions for me concerning the paranormal, concerning an investigation,
Watch what she does.
any of this stuff, by all means, feel free to do
She's
that.
gonna stick her hand up by that. That's all you have to do.
Causes no pain whatsoever. Matter of fact, everything we have in here cannot affect you in any way, shape, or form. If anything, we've given you unlimited resource.
Are you the person that put the beautiful tin roof on this house? Is that tin roof important to you?
Is there someone standing very close to me right now? Maybe you can knock on this wall behind me.
You feel it, Missy?
He's been behind me the whole time we've been in here.
I just static all over my entire.
Missy,
Sneaking in behind you.
Can you put that on the
Oh,
shelf?
and I just got very
That's it.
cold.
Yeah, can you put that on the shelf there? See if anything goes off. See if you can fit it right there.
I don't mind you standing close next to me. I think that's great. But if you could just let me, you're free to tap on my shoulder, touch my back. But just to love to know that it is you that's here by me.
Now we know, or we've heard, this place used to be a brothel. Would Phil have to pay for you to touch his back, rub his neck, anything of that nature?
Tell you what, Phil is my guest.
Brandon's a bit of a rascal. I got to say that. Brandon is a bit of a rascal.
Hail to the king, baby.
He's basically pulling out his wallet, and I think he dropped either a dollar bill or a $5 on the coffee table. Rapscallion.
I have $1 here for whatever that can buy Phil.
And you know what? It's my birthday.
Oh, come on. It's his birthday. Can you?
There you go.
Can you?
Well, we're also talking, 100 years ago.
Yeah.
A dollar would have been a lot of money.
Dollar goes a long way. So I'll tell you what. I think it's light enough.
Whoa.
Hold on. So that dollar bill is light enough not to set this off. I'm gonna put this right here.
Guys.
Flush
Guys.
that off too.
Oh.
There's the red.
See, look, there you go.
Said no. Oh my God. So
Yeah, I'm
they're telling you no.
she's-
So
I
she's free.
forgot that. I forgot about that too, chat. I didn't realize that I gotta back this up.
Light enough.
Whoa.
Hold on. So that dollar bill
Watch
is light
the
enough
flux in the
not
back.
to set this off. I'm gonna put this right here.
Guys.
Flush
Guys.
that off too.
Oh.
There's the red.
See, look, there you go.
Said no. Oh my God. So
Yeah, I'm
they're telling you no.
she's-
So
Put this
she's
right-
free.
It's my
It's
birthday.
free. No.
So that's true. Part of the history of this place was that it used to be a brothel. So yeah, Brandon. Okay.
Or it's not
Does
a
it mean it's
girl.
free for my birthday?
Or you're offending a guy.
I honestly don't know where to point. I have no idea where to point the camera right now.
So there's $1 right there. If you can touch it, I'll leave it here for you. Either knock it off or grab. You do that, it's all yours. I'll leave that hair here.
Are you a female?
So what were the names? Was it George and Selena?
Selina. And George Jr.
They said he never lived here.
I don't know.
George Jr.
Is this George with us?
Okay, that was me. I'm pretty sure that was me.
That's me, by the way. I'm just stepping out of the room for just a second. I hope that's okay with whoever's been here with us. I'll be right on back.
We still would like to know, are you a male or a female? If you are a female, can you set the green light off over there by the door?
This is one of the things I like about the guys over at.
But if you're male, you can set the red light.
That's what I like about Lyle and Brandon. They're very quick to
We
go.
wanna make
Okay,
sure we're asking the right type of questions.
let's take advantage of this tech we've got here. I dig that.
I think it's just-
Now, would I have set that off?
Probably at first, but once you settle, that should settle as well. Oh, nobody wants $1, I'll take it back. Do you want it?
Green for yes, red for no.
So something else to know about the geography of the Dunlore Inn. It's right by the oh, look at this. Rev 3 dude gifting a tier 1 sub to the MVP Death Savior 84. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. He earned that. You know, it's funny, I've been thinking that in the future, I need to do like some type of giveaway. Like if you catch something in the stream, you got to let me know, and if I can corroborate, if I can prove it, I'll give you I should gift a sub or send out a book or something like that. I may be doing that in the future because I do think that's a neat idea. But yeah, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. How you doing tonight, Nick? Didn't mean to be too quiet with you this evening. I just wanted to see how you're doing though, buddy. And I'm glad to hear you had a good time. My mom did. My mom had a blast. I'm good, Chef. Well, now we got to figure out where we're going next. That's the tricky bit. Is we got to figure out where are we going next. But man, I forgot how active Simon was. It's the beautiful thing too about why you archive all your stuff, And I think this is what I'm going to be spending my next birthday check on is another one of these drives, because I've got so much stuff on this drive. It did not take me very long to fill this with 2 terabytes of info, and I think I'm getting low, so I need to have another drive on standby. Okay, let's get back to this.
Technically, you didn't earn it because Phil never got his neck rub. So either you touch Phil, or we got to take our $1 back.
Sorry, Bill.
I don't think it's...
So that's one of the things I learned about in my first year. Never whisper back to somebody, because that can easily be mistaken as some kind of but we're so in tune to whisper to one another that happens often when you're starting out. But yeah, unless you're filming everything, which at this time we weren't, I want to say we had a couple of editions. When we started off, I had the Flux 2. I had Simon, and that was it. And by the time I went from Simon to my upgraded kit, I have here I had a laser grid. I had this camera. I had my stream going on this camera. I had the gimbal, and even then, I was still trying to learn some. I actually think I've retired the gimbal now. Because I've got a rig set up on a nicer camera, and it's just easier for me to have my stream as a have my stream running off of my phone on top of a camera, and having the camera record underneath as a backup. It's been really working out really well for me. So and for the stream, obviously, yeah.
It's an adult.
And we're not.
I think it's a little.
We don't mean to sound disrespectful.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little boy.
That's why I think it was actually offended.
Or scared.
I don't even think it's still here.
Are you a child?
Temperature's going down in the room.
If there's somewhere else you want us to go, you can always make a big noise somewhere.
Whoa.
Well, we're not going into the TV room.
Whoa, was that? Hang on. Oh wait, that could have been one of their that could have been one of their people. That could have been one of their people, I think.
It's like that somewhere in here if you want us to go to a different room.
If there's somewhere else you want us to go, you can always make a big noise somewhere.
Well,
Yeah, I think that was one of their people. I think that was one of the crew of Haunted Nights.
Yeah, I was gonna say the timing was impeccable.
Yeah. Yeah.
make a noise like that somewhere in here if you want us to go to a different room. We can come into the TV parlor room with you, or go over out onto the back porch room.
The back porch was said to be active, but I don't think we ever got out there.
Brandon, do you have that Spiritus thing on your phone?
Mhm.
Try that.
Would you prefer us to? We have actually different things
Yeah.
to use that allow you to talk. Would you rather talk instead of making things go off?
This thing can't go off at all over here. Something doesn't even want to get close to us.
This is the other thing about reviewing the evidence and things like that. And now Nick, it's I kind of wish I could be inside Nick's head right now, because now Nick knows what it's like to actually be there. And now you get the difference of what it's like to be there and now reviewing the evidence and trying to figure out what did you catch? What if anything? What did you catch, if anything? And where it gets tricky is you want to make sure that the devices are given their due time. And what I think they're starting to that they were going to pull out here is I don't know if it's Necrophonic. I've heard mixed about Necrophonic as an app. I personally don't think it is. I don't think it's as trustworthy as some other as another app that I would recommend, which is called GhostTube. Now, GhostTube was developed by paranormal investigators, and I think it's a more reliable device for this sort of thing. But let me go on ahead and let me see if they're pulling out Necrophonic or not. It's basically a voice box. It's like a spirit box, but it's been they're filtering out the but where I get a little worried about Necrophonic is I'm not 100% sure if it is built for entertainment purposes or if it's working like as a legit spirit box. But let's go back to the video and see what happens.
Switch it up. Let's see what happens. We put that back over there for you. You seem to be comfortable. Thanks, little boy.
I think it's a little boy.
Yeah, we were just being silly when we were talking about necros.
Now, see, there are different kinds of cell phone apps you can download for paranormal investigating. Now, some are strictly entertainment only, but there are other ITC audible devices that you can download, and they work just the same as a Ovilus, as a Spirit Box. And then
again, another reason I like Brandon. He's a no-nonsense guy. I like him a lot.
it makes it a little bit easier. So this one particularly is called Poltercom. And what the Poltercom is, it's made by the same company that makes the full-size Poltercom, which is basically just a very big, expensive, glorified spirit box. You can go forward and reverse in radio frequencies, and you can increase the pitch and you can lower the pitch. So I'm going to go in a reverse mode, and we also have the old school spirit box here as well. So we can run those two things as well.
What were we using when we got the knocks?
I think that was this.
Yeah. That's what I
So
thought.
starting session in 3, 2, 1. Session has begun. Takes a second for it to build up.
Sure. Speaker on.
But don't really need
You
it.
don't need it in here.
I'm looking up the app right now. It's not here anymore. So that's one that's kind of gone the way of the dodo, I think.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to make it a little bit more clear.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just he's right here.
Whoa, whoa.
See? Told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little chillier over
Oh,
here.
we're so glad you came back. We didn't mean to scare you away.
That was more.
So we're gonna decrease the sweep. Okay.
When I opened the book to the child, he came over here.
Now, you see, here's where public paranormal investigation events can get a little crazy, because you notice that we got people talking over each other, and then you've got on top of that you've got the activity on the Spirit Box emulator. It's getting a little muddy right now, and we were just a group of 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. So yeah, so we were a group of 7. So you're just kind of. I would have at this point I would have probably said, yeah, the Spirit Box is not really coming through with anything, and nobody was asking any questions. So that's another problem. But pressing on.
Turn down the sweep.
I say there's a lot of stuff happening right now.
Yeah. So the cool thing about what this is, this allows you to decrease the sweep, so go faster, slower, add a little bit of an echo if you wanted to, and increase the volume. So this works just like any Spirit Box does, except for you can have it with you anywhere you
There's
go.
more than one in here.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Do you look like this boy in the picture? Is that why you like that? When I opened the picture to the boy and you came over here to look at the book I opened?
Start one more time.
There's more than one. There's one that was happening over there. I felt one over here.
Okay, chat. Just so you know, I'm in this room right. I'm in basically the parlor right now.
Hello. This was my new toy.
I've stepped out for a bit.
This was my new toy, Big G.
And I'm just keeping an eye. Darn it. I keep kicking this, and I shouldn't be kicking it. Hey, Phil?
Yeah.
Come here a second.
Now this is kind of neat, and I got to make sure that I make a note of this. It's something I need to ask the people at Ghost Stop if they're going to work on something like this. But if you remember, I have this device called Big G. It's the GS2. We did a review of it on OSI, and what the GS2 does is that it creates the laser grid, and the idea is that if something breaks the grid or blocks the grid, something's there, right? But the other thing that they do is that they've got a mini version of the grid, like on a readout, and it tells you when there are cold and hot spots forming, and that's what you see in this particular clip. Is you actually see these hot spots, these cold spots starting to form at random spots that fall within the grid.
Darn it. Keep kicking this, and
You want to also make sure that you don't kick it. That's grace. You have to have it as a paranormal investigator. It's important to have just a little bit of grace.
Shouldn't be kicking it.
A little boy.
Hey, Phil?
Yeah.
Come here a second.
And I had just gotten this, so I was still trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
Take a look at the readout here. See those points?
And there's something else too about this. You see that arrow that's pointing towards the right? I would tell you a pizza joke, but it's too cheesy. Probably lacks a little bit of meat in the punchline. So there you go.
Do you want hobo goblins? Because this is how you get hobo goblins.
Anyway, how you doing here, Random? But if you see here this that arrow pointing towards the right, it's basically saying that it's picking up activity on the right-hand side of the grid. And then if you watch the screen up top,
The
blue dots?
it
Yeah.
kind of corroborates.
It's saying that's where it's getting colder.
Oh. Interesting.
As a matter of fact, it says...
This is what the blue dots are?
Yeah. And it actually says there have been 8 events in here.
Well, I kept coming in.
How many
Before.
times? How many times you
Twice.
walk in front of here?
3 times.
Okay, I walked in front of this 3 times.
Okay.
There are 2 more times that are not accounted for.
I'm gonna go set this up.
All right.
It's also saying if you take a look at the readout, there's a 6-degree discrepancy, because when you first turn this on, it takes a read of the room and a read of the temperature, just to say, okay, here's where it is, and then if it gets warmer or if it gets cooler, it's going to tell you the difference here. The biggest discrepancy I've seen between the calibration temperature and where it's been in the room, I've seen it dip as low as 9 degrees. And that may not seem like a lot, but just do yourself a favor and adjust once you're comfortable in a car, adjust the temperature by 9 degrees up and down and see what happens. From where you're comfortable. It adds up. It adds up.
So, chat, this is one of my new toys. This is the...
I'm trying to remember, Random. Were you there for this stream? You might have been. You might have been present for this stream. This was a Dunlora. I'm looking at this for evidence for the Christmas special we've got coming up.
This is the GS2, and it basically puts a grid in the room. And if you recall, in the game Phasmophobia, yeah, pretty much this is similar to Dots. The difference is this thing actually tells me, it's telling me what's going on in the room. And presently,
You know what we're doing here?
Presently, it's saying that there's
This is running in reverse the entire time. I just wanted to go when it did that long.
saying there's a little bit of a temperature discrepancy in here. And where you see those blips on the screen, it means there's something cooler in here. The temperatures is changing.
Can you tell me how many?
And where you see those blips on the screen, it means there's something cooler in here. The temperatures is changing.
Can you tell me how many?
Most everybody's in the other room right now. I just wanted to come in here to see what it was like.
6. It said 6 twice now.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to find it. At the time of this recording, I was still trying to figure out the balance. The balance between when do I talk to chat, when do I get involved in the investigation, when do I talk to chat, and I got better at it. I'm pretty sure I got better at it.
Welcome to Dunlora, everybody.
Just don't bump into it.
Just to clarify that we're talking to somebody. Tell us hello.
Now that's interesting, chat. That's interesting. All right, chat. I need your eyes on this. I need you to watch this. I do need you to watch this. lower right section. I have my phone on a Steadicam, on a gimbal. Is there movement in the lower right corner?
That we're talking to somebody.
Camera pans up. It focuses. Watch the lower left. Watch the lower right. The lower right section.
You just want to clarify that we're still talking to somebody. There's another device right here that allows you to speak to. So hopefully we get a conversation going. This has happened before.
It does get dimmer. It does get dimmer.
Hard to say what's going on here, chat.
And that was me.
But I will say the
moving
readout
camera.
is interesting because it's telling me where cold spots are at least starting to form. Where we see, temperature going up and coming down. Yeah, this device is fascinating to me. This device is really fascinating to me.
Such a nerd.
This is the GS2.
So I opened the picture of a book to a new picture.
Did you just say stop? Okay.
Now that's the camera moving back and forth.
I'm just going to walk a bit.
This is prototype.
So I
All right.
opened the book to a picture.
Just so you know, if you see that reflection,
In this picture?
those two dots, yeah, that's just reflection in glass.
And if you could speak as loudly as you can. And if you need energy, we have a number of devices in here that you can take a little energy from. And we've got plenty of batteries.
Anyway, ain't much to start off with.
So this is interesting. So if you see this this little array right here, with the two blue lights and the red lights are in here, this is Phil's prototype portal. He basically built it. He built this thing. He actually built this thing, and it's pretty clever. Basically, Phil built this this portal, which actually works as like a noise gate compressor, wah-wah pedal, and all of the above. He hooks it up to a spirit box, and then it will actually offer up words without that you hear with other spirit boxes. He has his spirit box plugged into it, and it's filtering out the cycle sound. So yeah, this was Phil's portal's maiden voyage.
Usually I give you a bigger battery, which I realize sounds extremely wrong. But it should be enough for a response, hopefully.
Lord?
There you go.
Lord? Did you just say Lord? I was going to turn my volume up a little bit, but that was pretty loud and clear.
It was very clear.
Yeah.
So if we're talking to somebody, can you tell us hello, just so we know?
He's not so much Dr. Doom, Juliet, as Phil Rossi is more like MacGyver. I mean, he was telling his dad about how he was using a soldering iron for the first time, and apparently his dad just lit up. He was just so proud of his son. But yeah, apparently Phil is able to, give him some chicken wire, give him some, give him a AA battery, and I don't know, maybe an old blender, and he could turn it into something paranormal. He could turn it into some type of paranormal response device. So yeah. I'd forgotten there was another woman in here, so there's a...
Can you tell us how many of us there are in this
5,
room?
6, 7, 8. I see what you did there, Juliet. I see what you did there.
Are you glad to have company?
Is that a yes?
Build up your energy to talk to us.
Thank you for responding. We're happy to be here.
If anybody's curious, this little red line, this red light. So when Haunted Nights does an event, they light the wherever space they're in. They light it in very specific ways. They have green lights, red lights. They make it look very scary, kids. But yeah, it's so that is nothing. That is nothing paranormal as much as it's there for show. So you have that. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, this made me curious. This made me curious. I'm still not convinced that this is an event, but you'll notice that the grid is fading and coming, popping again, fading and popping in. You know, it's kind of coming in and out, coming in and out, coming in and out. I'm not sure if that is
We're not here to, like we said, we're not
something
here to-
actually passing in front of the grid and blocking the laser,
Getting you to do
or
things.
if that was the grid itself not running. Since this event, I have run it off of a battery as opposed to running it off of its own battery. And I wasn't sure if this, because it was fully charged when I got there. So I don't know if this is the battery starting to wear out or not. It shouldn't, because the battery should be good for at least 4 hours. So I'm not sure if I would call this like a...
Hey, I've got a question.
Oh, then I've got this.
It was a yes.
Were you just in the other room, standing in front of that pretty red grid? Was that you I saw? That was a green for yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a pretty good moment for us.
That
That was a pretty good moment for us right there.
Do you like the little girl
2.4.
picture?
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yep.
I also had my
Oh, it just
Melmeter.
beeped?
Yeah, turn back to green.
Oh, wait. Did it just beep again? Did I miss a second beep? Jeez, T. What's going on here?
Do you like the little girl
2.4.
picture?
Nice.
Yes.
Again?
Yep.
Oh, it just beeped.
I don't know. I don't think I heard it beep. I think she still thinks it was that it had reset and gone back to green. 'Cause I tell Phil and Brandon 2.4. Yeah, I had the Melmeter. The Melmeter was the other new thing that I picked up for my birthday. Yeah.
So when I open the book to the picture of the little girl and the little boy, do you like the little girl
2.4.
picture?
Nice.
Yes.
Again?
Yep.
Oh, it just beeped?
Yeah, turn back to green.
Oh, fantastic.
So you liked the picture of the little
I don't
girl.
know about that.
Did you look like the little girl?
I don't know about that.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that.
Linda.
No, dog.
Dog.
The other picture I had a dog in it. I asked her. what
Oh
animal
my
was.
God, nicely
It's a
done.
dog.
I heard that.
You look like the little girl?
Dropping in a marker here because I think it says she asks if she looks like the little girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that.
Linda.
No, dog.
Dog.
The other picture I had.
I heard Linda. You see, now here's where it gets tricky. Again, here's another thing that gets very tricky. When you are reviewing this stuff, in the moment you may hear one thing. But then when you're reviewing the evidence, you're like, that actually sounds like this. But if somebody there says, no, it says this, you suddenly start to question yourself. And this is why, like when I was showing Truey some of the other previous stuff that we've caught audio-wise, I wasn't trying to tell her. I was trying to tell her where to listen, but not what do you hear. Or I believe it says this. I believe it says this. Because if I say it, then Truey's going to want to. It's going to affect what Truey thinks she'll hear. So you'll hear me do that a lot. I'll be like, you'll hear me say X, Y, and Z, and then something happens. So you tell me if you hear it or not. And then, because I don't want to influence somebody's notion of what they're hearing or what they hear in that moment. But that right there sounded like it said Linda. It didn't sound like dog at all. But that's... Phil and I have had that debate before too about, it said this. No, it said this. Well, I'm pretty sure it said this. Listen to it again. Yada, yada, yada. It's a lover's quarrel we have often.
I had a dog in it. I asked her.
Oh my God. Nicely
it's
done.
A dog.
Wow.
Would you like to see a picture of my dogs? What do you want me to do?
You know what yesterday was when he said Linda. Yesterday was the anniversary of burying my mom. Oh. Her name was Linda.
Really?
It was 4 years yesterday.
Wow.
That's why I looked at you when you said Linda. I was
Okay.
like,
I mean,
what?
that's what I heard. But, wow.
I'm going to head back into this other room, just in case you're here. Well, look at that. Look at that. I couldn't see this just a moment ago.
That is a tough call, chat. That is a tough call. I don't know if that is truly something paranormal or if that is something electrical. That is a tough call. I think I would be more confident about it being something supernatural or something paranormal if I had the GS2 plugged into a power source. I really think that.
Little girl, but I'm still feeling a little boy. Were you her brother?
I couldn't see this just a moment ago, chat.
Are there two
And
of
then
you?
there's me talking to chat.
Now remember, I can't interact with you normally, chat, as I would. But yeah. There was something standing, or at least something forming, in front of that grid, because we didn't see it just a moment ago.
Was it? Was it? I don't know about that, T. I don't know about that.
I know this has been
It's gotten 6 degrees warmer in here.
I've laid some cards here.
So we're going to go back and forth between
There are some familiar
the main room and this room. It's a tight place to investigate right now.
Give me the last name.
But I gotta admit, I've never done an investigation with Christmas lights before, so that's kind of cool.
All 5 of these men were prominent in this area and beyond.
If my wife is out there, I can't wait to review this footage because that's pretty amazing right there.
Let's try this. Here's your energy.
Just remember, Pip, 20 minutes into the video.
That is.
20 minutes.
I guess about right there, too.
That was definitely a response. It was kind of an irritating, very odd response. It just flashed.
It's that.
It's this thing.
Oh,
It's hot. That thing is. It's very
Excuse me,
sensitive.
Chad.
very sensitive to our bodies.
Right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ted.
Ted.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
He said Ted.
Did it? Let me just double check.
To our bodies.
Right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
It did say Ted. That was really super clear, too.
It's very sensitive.
Very sensitive to our bodies.
Right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ted.
Ted.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
He said Ted.
That's interesting.
Go this guy. Tell me his last name if you can. Not making you do tricks. It's just, I just want to see if you know, if you can see what I see. Tell me who this is.
This is me still trying to figure out, okay, how do I make this entertaining for chat? How do I show them what's on my meter? And the problem is, though, is that if I have my Mel meter and it gets close to the phone, it's going to pick up the phone and then it's going to give me a false positive. It'll look great on stream, but that is not what I'm looking for. That is definitely not what I'm looking for. I'll tell you what, chat, I think I'm going to put some music on, and I'm also going to... as well as put some music on, I think I'm also going to hang on. There we go. Along with putting on some music, I'm going to just take a quick break because I think I'm up for a break. I've been streaming for roughly 2.5 hours, and it wouldn't hurt if I got just a quick little nibble, just something quick to eat. There we go. There we go. And I think I'm also going to try running some ads. I think. Let me see here. No, I'm not. I don't think I am. At least I'm not going to try it now. I'm not going to try it now. I will try it maybe sometime down the road, but I'm not going to do that now. But what I am is I'm just take a quick little break. I'm going to go on ahead and do a BRB. There'll be a quick little compilation of some past gaming that I've done, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this on for now, and then as soon as I get back, I'll have some more hydration, quick little snack just to keep me going, and then we'll pick it up where I left off. All right, everybody. I'll be right back. This is a strat I've never seen before, so this works for me.
It wasn't me this time.
I don't know why it fucks up.
Oh, shit! Golly, clip that!
Right.
Clip
Which one
that!
of you losers didn't put one down?
It was me. I tried.
It's coming down.
There we go.
Right. You guys are all on that side, aren't you?
Yep. 3, 2.
Oh, left. I'm sorry.
Oh! Shit!
Marching band right.
Marching band right! Marching band right!
Right, it was stage right. I'm so sorry.
Good one, B. Good callback. Good callback. You knew I was gonna say it, B. You knew I was gonna say it. You couldn't let me have that moment. God damn it, B. triumph out of that. So hey, you know what? Oh, by the way, Lulu, this the DJ thing, it's available for Bright Dust. So if you got the Bright Dust.
I like have this like weird thing where I like don't want I don't like spending my Bright Dust, which I don't know why.
You're so frugal.
I should spend it.
But DJ,
like, and then-
Lulu.
Fine.
I would rather buy it.
Yeah, but Lulu, when you spend Bright Dust, you're not just cool, you are watching something explode behind you. Cool.
But then I lose my bright, like I had this thing where I don't want to lose my Bright Dust. But here.
That's why I love running with Lulu. All right.
Lulu DJ party.
Lulu DJ. Oh, here we go. Lulu DJ party. Let's do it. Let's do it. Drop it in. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we
Baby,
go.
get in the middle. Dance in the middle.
Yeah, we need to.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I gotta.
There you go.
Yeah, baby.
I can hear Brandon laughing.
Just go on ahead and just go forward, Steve. You're fine. You're doing great, Steve. You're doing great, Steve. You're doing great, Steve. No, you're doing fantastic.
This is seriously going to affect our friendship.
It might, Steve.
This is going to you're really going to risk putting 14 years of our friendship on the line?
Just go into the pipe, Steve. It'll be fine. Don't go that way! I'm kidding. You're doing great, Steve. You're doing great. Now I'm just fucking with him. I admit it. That's what friends do. You come up here, Steve. Come on up here. He's not coming up here. He's out.
He laughed. He's like, I'm out.
I love this game.
Take it down your throat and
Oh.
You come up here now?
Now come up here, Steve.
Yeah. Oh, I got a cold spot here. It's down to 3.
Nothing on the EMF. I got nothing on.
Yeah, EMF triggers on wherever activity is.
I feel like.
So, like, if something moves.
I feel like the attic.
It usually is the attic, but I can go check downstairs really quick.
Yeah, it's cold in this corner.
It is.
Yeah,
Now it's hot.
Like 4 degrees,
Yeah.
4 degrees.
Yep, 3.4.
Oh!
Shit! On me! Uh-oh, trouble.
I hear
I lost my flashlight. How the hell did I lose my flashlight?
Oh, yeah, it's a little girl.
Oh! What the hell was that?
Oh, where's my flashlight? I gotta get my flashlight.
I got an EMF of I got a big old EMF. Did anybody get a picture?
Nope. T, you're brave, standing right by the stairs there.
Got
She's
it.
going up.
He's almost to the stairs. He's almost to the stairs.
Then I'm leaving. Oh shit! I hear him. I'm caught on the stairs. Oh god, no! Oh! I'm running! I'm sprinting! I'm sprinting! Is he right behind me?
Almost certainly.
Oh my god! I can hear him! What? Ah!
You got some distance.
I don't care!
Did you get a picture?
I can hear him!
Yeah. Unless it doesn't come through the bars, but.
Which way are we going? This way? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to back it up.
Phil, I swear to God, I'm gonna run you down. I'm running down with my candle.
We're good.
I'm running down with my candle. Oh my God.
That's the maximum distance we can make. So
Yeah.
we're safe, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah, we're good. We're getting good with this ghost dancing bit, man.
Oh, would you shut
I
up?
like it as a ghost dancing. T, you were.
I don't know, maybe it was Hopper?
No, Hopper was in bed.
Karen,
There's-
cancel
there's a
culture
using-
isn't real.
Wasn't Hopper. Let's just
Oh,
say
there
it was
she
a draft.
is.
What was a draft? You got her? Or
Nope.
no?
Nope. I heard the whisper.
Oh.
You did?
Oh.
I did hear the whisper.
Nice. You're
Ah!
that door.
Jesus!
You scared the shit out of me.
Oh, you got the event. You got the event. You may feel.
Oh, you gave me a heart attack.
Oh yeah, I gave you a heart attack. Jeez, Phil. The thing was, okay. Even though, oh look at that, Skycap Runner, hot damn, dropping a massive 5 gifted subs. To Drafty, to Sunny Side Up. I know who that is. Ultra Electric, I'm Not Delta, and Hellkiller. Skycap, thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, we're gonna mine? Okay, we're gonna mine. Here's your crate. And Skycap just went, here's your crate reward. See, good things happen when you find the crate. I'm just saying. Good things happen.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I muted you.
This is what
I'm starting this thing. I don't care. You abandoned the team. I'm gonna freaking see if I ever come to revive you.
On my pistol, I have 4 rounds in a dream. But I think there's a...
Yes, there's a crate up top.
Okay.
Found the crate. Found the crate. Found the crate.
That's the crate we all find, so it's no big deal. You okay there?
Put that on.
You okay there, Steve?
The Axe body spray.
Are you okay there, Steve? Are you alright there, Steve?
It wasn't me. It was your wife.
Did you find the crate? But you found the crate though at my wife's expense. You found the crate at my wife's expense. I just want you to know that you found the crate at my wife's expense. That's
I found the crate, and as I was reloading, she got hit. There's a difference. There's a difference between finding a crate
Steve,
and going out during a
just play the
fight
game. Just play the fucking game.
Crate.
Play the fucking game, all right? Just play the fucking game, all right? Pip's like, I am so tired playing with boys. I'm just so tired of playing with boys. Perfect. Yep.
Over here then. Just for secondies.
All right, 63 out of 75. Let's see if we can do it.
I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can.
Got
do
this.
It. It'd just be nice if we could live as well. Okay. I know I'm asking a lot. I want to live.
Oh, wait. Before you start it.
Okay.
Booyah.
Oh.
Booyah.
I was running a. I was welcoming a raid, so that's why I couldn't find it.
Oh, I got
Just say it.
broken heart.
Just say it. Just say it.
Okay. That's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna stay on the left.
It's cool, Wase. You ready to rock and roll? You ready to rock and roll, Steve? You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, Steve, who found the crate?
We all did.
Who found it? Who found it?
Shut up, you two! I swear to God.
Get me up on the right side.
And again, this is a strat I've never seen before, so this works for
It
me.
wasn't me this time.
I don't know why it fucks up.
Oh shit! Okay. Back, everybody, and made myself a quesadilla. Cheese, chicken, some onions and mushrooms. It's something I'm trying to work on, chap. I want to make sure that I am taking care of myself, and I think that's something that streamers need to be aware of. They need to listen to their bodies, and when it's time to get something to eat, it is time to get something to eat. So. And I made a quesadilla within a 10-minute span. Within 10 minutes. So I don't think it's too bad. Okay, let's get back to this. We are still downstairs. We are still listening to Phil's Portal. Let's have a listen where we're at.
Am I in your way? Do you need to get closer?
If Phil's in your way, you can make that.
Oh, was that?
Mary?
Mary.
Is there a Mary in this room with us right now?
It's clear.
No.
There was a growl before.
Yeah, we heard a very.
So, who knows the history of this area pretty good? Okay. So, and this is maybe going on around.
Your way? Do you need to get closer?
It feels
It's right around here.
in your way. You can make that.
Mary. That's it. Mary.
It fills in your way. You can make that.
Mary.
What was that?
Mary?
Mary.
Is there a Mary in this room with us right now?
It's clear.
No.
There was a growl before.
Yeah, we heard a very.
So, who knows the history of this area pretty good? Okay. So, and this is maybe going on a rabbit hole, but I'm trying to connect the dots. So, Robert E. Lee and his wife Mary Custis would frequent this area before and after the war. So, I mean, it's just a stretch. It's a very stretch, but
Is your name Mary?
Is your husband's name Robert?
Could you say that again?
it's flesh free mass.
Step back in here. Step back in this way.
And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get out of the way so you can maybe get closer.
We want to move around. We want to go around over into like the Ricky room. And,
Okay.
I mean, there's other spots here too. We're having some pieces that we can go through.
Wondering if the children are attracted to the Christmas tree. Because this is gone, it went cold, then it went warm again, then it went slightly cold again. and it
I
went
know,
warm
chat.
again.
This seems like to be the weirdest stream you've ever watched.
I'm wondering if there's kids. The children are attracted to the Christmas tree. Because are attracted to are attracted to the Christmas.
Might need to. I might need to give this. Something's acting up in Premiere, so I'm gonna go on ahead and quit this, and then do a quick reboot just to make sure everything's okay. I may not be able to leave. Oh. We've already done the 5-minute paranormal on the grid. I've already done that. Matter of fact, if you want to see it, give me a moment and I will pop that into chat. Pip's got an alarm going. I'm letting her take care of that. Okay. Because one time I set up I turned off an alarm, and she said, "Yeah, Alexa didn't go off." And I said, "Honey, it went off like 5 minutes ago." And so now I'm just like, okay, if I haven't set the alarm, then I will wait and let. Well, okay. Review, but a review nonetheless. It's starting to work. It's starting to work. Give me a minute here. There it is. There she is.
Riders, let your queries.
Okay. That's the REM pod one. And there it is. So here you go, Juliet, right there. That should take you to it. That should take you to it. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, going back to. All right. Nope, that's. I just launched it. Premiere Pro. That's the one I want to launch. There we go. Now we're waiting for Premiere Pro to launch, and I can finish off my quesadilla. When people talk about gamer food, they talk about tater tots, Pop Tarts, things like that. For me, it would always be a quesadilla because they're so easy to make. And I remember it was one of the first things that I bought for myself as a bachelor. I got a quesadilla maker, and basically what it was a almost like a waffle press. It has a Teflon heat thing here and a Teflon thing heat up there, and you push it down. But the thing was that it had divots, so it would actually press into the tortilla shell, a place for you to take a pizza cutter and just go across, right? And that way you always had equal things. And since then, I have always had a quesadilla maker, and it is one of the easiest things you can make. It's one of the easiest things you can make, and it's just, you can put it. They're basically the Mexican pizza. You can put anything in them. And to me, that will always be like my go-to gamer food kind of thing. Have a quesadilla, boom, you are good. You are solid. And it's also probably one of the most successful and one of the most fun times I think I ever had as a bachelor. I was at hello. Wait, what is this? Did you not remember any of my? Hang on. Don't you dare tell me you forgot. Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh man, I just had a heart attack. I looked down at the window here, like this window right here, this timeline window, and I didn't see any of the markers that I had left that I've been dropping in all night. So I had a little bit of a heart attack there, but I'm good. I'm good now. I found the markers; they're still there. What I was going to say was that when I was single and working at the Maryland Ren Fair, I threw a party, and I said it was going to be a quesadilla party. I basically took care of the tortillas and the cheese, and I said, you bring something that you would put into a quesadilla. And I said, but here's the catch, it's got to be something you would eat. Oh, or maybe put it right back to where it was, because it was over here just a moment ago. Now it's back here. Thank you, Juliet. Hang on. I think I have a book here. I think I have a book that can help me with my mic problems. Hold on one second. I just gotta read something real quick. Okay. There was a line in the book that basically said, "Don't be an idiot and leave your mic pointing this way." Anyway, so I had people come, and people had brought in like sautéed mushrooms, onions, roasted red peppers, and we were throwing all kinds of stuff into the kids. Some people brought like marinated meat. Oh, it was great. It was good times. Good times. All right. So let me try hitting play on this again.
Are attracted to tree the Christmas tree because this is gone. It went cold, then it went warm again, then it went slightly cold again.
I know, chat.
Yo, Pandaleo! 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 Thank you, sir. Thank you for that raid. What a lovely raid. The Pandaleos are here for some bamboo and meat. And I just finished my chicken quesadilla. What is up with that? Well, let me give you a proper welcome here. Hold on one second. Just got to get everything situated. And here we go. Why, Panda, you rapscallion, it's me, your old pal, Twitch Dad. And you know, though you were here just a night or two ago and you were watching me going over some spooky evidence, well, I'm doing it again because I had that much fun. I've got a Christmas special to work on. And of course, because it's a Christmas special, my pants, they're in a different room. So I hope you can go and drop trout with me, prop your feet up, and enjoy tonight's shenanigans with me and some spooky stuff. That's me, your old pal, Twitch Dad. There you go. There you go. Now, for those of you who may know me from Panda's previous raids, hi, how are you? It's great to have you in my stream. You can call me T-Monster, or Twitch Dad. And I don't know if Panda told you about it or not, but yes, I do a little bit of paranormal investigating along with gaming in Destiny. I still game in Destiny. I still game with my wife on this channel. But lately, I have been feeling the pull to bring some more of the paranormal investigating that people seem really intrigued about to the channel. So that is what I'm doing tonight. I am reviewing some evidence from a previous investigation. This investigation is going to be our Christmas special. We just posted a Halloween special on our channel, an hour being me and Phil Rossi. We have a YouTube channel called Old Spirits Investigations. You can check it out here. And if you have any questions on what we are doing tonight, even though I am paying attention to the footage and I'm marking up the footage for some off-stream editing, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask any questions. There are no such things as stupid questions in paranormal investigating. Actually, yeah, there are. But if you have questions about the process, there's nothing stupid in that respect. So feel free to ask away. I would love to talk to you about this stuff. That's what we're doing tonight. We are looking at the evidence from this investigation called the Christmas investigation at the Dunlora Inn. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is that Leah? Is that Leah? I believe that is. Yes, that is Leah. No, yes, it is Leah. Yes, and Panda, thank you again for that raid. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. All right, now what I'm investigating. Unfortunately, I got to turn off the lo-fi. Sorry. Okay, back to it.
I know, chat, this seems like to be the weirdest stream you've ever watched. Hang on, everybody. I've actually got a question from my live stream.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Got a question from my live stream. Just going to position this properly. Is Marion Dunn with us right now? You said your name was Mary. So is it Marion Dunn? Are you with us right now?
Did I botch that name there? Is that a... See, I can't tell. I'm looking at... Oh, wait. Here's another way I can tell. Is that Lath or Leath? Or is it a cat? Hi, cat. Let me see. That is 2 L's. That is not an L and an I. That is 2 L's. So, there's that. Lath as an LL. Got it. Got it. Thank you. And yes, I did meet Panda at TwitchCon. Panda came up and said, "Hey," and we did a little photo shoot right after Steve and I finished up our live stream for Lord of the Rings: Rings of Power. And that's Leah. There's Lath and Leah. I don't know if I'm... Yes. I honestly could not tell. Even with the glasses on, I could not tell if that was if there was a space between. I honestly thought that second L was in fact an I. So yeah. Sorry about that. What are you doing, Kat? Are you literally eating buttermilk ranch? Oh my god.
Do you want hobo goblins? Because this is how you get hobo goblins.
Well, the way he's eating that, I should probably plead this one instead.
Oh, the wine's kicking in. Yay.
There you go. All right. So yeah. So let's get back to this. I asked that question. We got 0 response. Sometimes that happens. So you just have to... Oh, he's a god mod. Oh, I see, Panda. Got it. Are we doing this? Try it again.
It's worth a shot. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
You don't know unless you ask.
Yeah.
Question. If you're the little girl that was in this room, is your name Mary? Things going off like crazy.
Can you set the light off over by the door? Remember, green for yes, red for no.
I think Simon is a big hit, everybody. I think Simon's a big hit.
Simon is the for Panda's audience who just came in here. Simon is the nickname of the response device that I've left at the door. It has a green light and a red light. So we usually say green for yes, red for no, that sort of thing. And Panda, before I forget to ask you, is it Panda Leo or Panda Leo? Because I see Panda Leo. I see both those. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Panda for short, obviously. But I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. Yeah.
But yeah, Chad, I realize this is probably a very, very weird stream.
So I should preface this by saying that at this stage, at this point, Phil and I had done, I think this was our fourth paranormal stream. We attempted one for Belgrove, and it was a little hit or miss, but it worked. Leo. All right, that's what I thought. Okay. And then we did one at Blackburn, which was a little better. We still had some issues with lighting. We did our stream at Crescent, which was going great until I ran out of battery juice. And then we have this one, and this is done Laura. Hey, how you doing there, Kensei? Good to see you. How was the evening with the Lady Fair? Hopefully it went well. We missed you at the paranormal event. Good to hear. Good to hear. Remember, paranormal events make for great dates. I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there. What? What, buddy? Can I help you? All right.
Okay, so I have a question.
But we're playing with some new gadgets here.
What?
Trying some things out.
Can you tell me the name of one of us?
But that grid...
Gotcha. What did you do, Kat? What did you do? Wait, what did you do, Kat? Jeez. Kat, I swear to God, I'm going to turn you into a slipper. I am. What did you do? All right. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. Ah, yes, he moved the cursor all the way to the end of the video. Thank you, Cat. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna try this again,
guys. Off too.
Oh,
There's the red.
See, look, there you go.
Said no.
all right. Let me see here.
Yeah.
have you ever seen it go?
A long way. So I'll tell you what. Maybe it's. I think it's light enough.
All right. Looking for the there we go. There we go.
You said your name was Mary. So is it Marion Dunn? Are you with us right now?
Please don't help me in the future, Cat.
It's worth a shot. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
You don't know unless you ask.
Yeah.
Question. If you're the little girl that was in this room, is your name Mary?
Okay. Excuse me, chat. I think somebody just wants a little bit of attention.
Can you set the light off over by the door? Remember, green for yes, red for no.
We've already heard this before, but we're gonna just.
I think
briefly
Simon
listen
is
to
a
it again.
big hit, everybody. I think Simon's a big hit. But yeah, Chad, I realize this is probably a very, very weird stream.
Yeah. So this is only our
But we're
fourth. This is
playing
our
with
fourth
some new
paranormal.
gadgets here. Trying some things out.
So Kensei, what's going on here is oh, no problem, Panda. We'll have to find another time. But thank you very much. Appreciate you bringing in your community and bringing in your curiosity. Get some sleep, Panda. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. So Kensei, this is going to be our Dunlora. Sorry, this is going to be our Christmas special. This particular, I love that. I do. I love that. This was shot at Dunlora Inn in Mineral, Virginia. And this is a lovely little bed and breakfast and slightly haunted, I think. But this is going to be airing in December. Phil and I are going to be filming it, though, in a couple of weeks. So I want to start getting some evidence together for it. And it's a little more active than I thought it was. So I think this is good. This is good stuff. And if you hear like rumblings outside of the location, it's because Dunlora is here, and Route 255, which goes right by, it goes literally right. It's a major throughway, and Dunlora is right by there.
Can you tell me the name of one of us?
But it is funny. I do think it's interesting.
But that grid dimmed, everybody.
Yeah.
That grid.
I'll drop a marker there.
Dimmed.
I'll drop a marker.
Please tell me one of our names.
I just wish I knew.
Wow, look at the crazy. See where you see the points of light that are blue? That is.
I gotta get Phil's. Phil's.
That's where it's getting
impression on
colder.
My name is August. My name is Gina. My name is Missy.
I'm Phil.
And I'm T. I'm in the other room.
I'm Brandon. That's Lyle.
I'm Lyle.
It seems like you like T. When T yelled, you got really excited.
That's right.
Excited.
That's right.
Ooh, did I catch that? Hang on. Hey, Sonny, how was class? How was class, hon?
I'm Lyle.
It seems like you liked T. When T yelled, you got really excited.
That's right.
Excited.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Okay. All right. I'll give it that.
I hope you don't mind an actor. I've got that actor's training in me. Is that okay? Do you like theater?
Is it because he was in the other room?
In fact, Ken say if you look, apparently they do, Leah. If you look outside the window, you actually can see the traffic going by. It was a beautiful place to do a paranormal investigation too. It was decorated for Christmas. It was lovely. It was lovely.
Would you like for us to go in that room?
Or do you want just me in that room?
Tell you what, we'll give you the choice. This is your home. Would you prefer sitting room or porch?
That's not like
Sitting room.
Which is that room?
Okay.
All right, you want us to go
Okay.
head on into the sitting room?
The sitting room.
Yeah.
It's the sitting room.
That was awesome.
That was
Thank you so much.
You are very, very talented. A real special person here with us right
All right, so we're going to kind of go over there and see if we can't talk to you.
now.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah. What's up, Bear?
T,
Coming in here?
coming in here. The spirit told us come in the sitting room.
All right.
So how about I turn on the lights while we transition?
Okay. Hey, chat. Okay.
So this gives you an idea how much gear that we have here. We had a lot of gear. This is just me and Phil and our stuff. This was where we moved in basically for the night. All right. Yeah. Do I need to contact the cousin for the carpool for Thanksgiving? Hey, buddy. Look at this chat. Just FYI, if anybody was curious, I've just been notified that somebody has the high ground. There he is. It looks like somebody has got the high ground. So if anybody's curious, you have the high ground, don't you? Don't you, buddy? Don't you? Don't you? Did you want a treat? He just winked at me, I think. Do you want a treat? He's doing the thing for treats. Yeah, so I'm going to go and give him a treat. But to answer your question, hon, actually, there is a friend local to the area who is going to be an emergency contact if I have to go away to New Zealand while I'm away. As far as Thanksgiving, I don't think you have to worry about hitching a ride with our cousin. I think have it as a plan B. Have it as a plan B. And we'll let you know for sure. Okay, Bear? All right. Yeah, go ahead and You okay? Did you drop it? I think you dropped it, buddy. Hey, he's got it. Going ahead and contact her and just let her know that it's a plan B, and just let her know when's the best time to let her know for sure whether you're going to hitch a ride with her or not. Okay? That would probably be best. Okay.
This is since it's a transition, I can go ahead and talk. First off, welcome to the Dunlora investigation. As you all know, I am the T-Monster, and I am here with my cohort, Phil Rossi. And right now, I think I've got to turn off my, because right now all sorts of ghost events are
I
happening.
think ghost hunting means the soundtrack.
Okay. So right now, this This is just the transition period, so I can go on ahead and scrub past this, because even though it is possible that something could have been caught while this is going on, it's going to be hard to isolate it. So I will go on ahead and put on some lo-fi, and then I will scrub through this. This is a good time, by the way, chat. If anybody's got any questions about paranormal investigation, about what we're doing here right now, about this process, feel free to ask me. I would love to chat with you about it. All right, so there's Brandon. Whoop, hello. Hey. Did you want to curl up? Did you want to lie down? Lie down, buddy. Lie down. Trying to gingerly get the cat to curl up here. Streaming with a cat is not easy. So now, here's the funnier bit. So at Dun Laura, they do lean in to their haunted history bit. But you'll also notice that right around here in the background, I'll see if I can't make this a little larger for you. What you should notice is that they have this beautiful portrait, right? There's this beautiful portrait in the background of this lady, and she is done up in full like wedding regalia. She is all set. She is all set for her wedding, for her special day at the haunted bed and breakfast. So yeah, so they're catering not only to the paranormal crowd, they're also leaning into the wedding crowd, and they did it at Linville Manor as well. Linville Manor, heck, they're like, oh yeah, we had a wedding today, and now we got you guys tonight. So there you go. Music to curl cats up by. Yeah, I know, right? What's up, buddy? I want to try to reposition his cat cam. I think this is his subtle way of saying, Dad, it's getting late. It's getting late, Dad. Dad. All right. As you can see, he no longer has high ground, but he is now down here. Did I get him? Just barely. Just barely. There you go. There you go. All right, so let me just see what we got here. If you see it, it's right there on the chair. And there's nothing around to set it off. And it's right there. And now it is stopped.
That's funny.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So that was the actual, that was the REM pod they had in here. If you see it, it's right there on the chair. And there's nothing around to set it off. And it's right there. And now it is stopped. That's funny. We're doing a ghostly encounter escape room this Saturday, so I'm trying to get her more comfortable with the idea. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, one of the things you can always tell her is, are you wearing a GoPro mount or are you carrying it by hand? No, actually, I am. This was the gimbal that I had for this. So I bought a Steadicam for my phone when I was getting ready to do some video work for Code.gov, and the gimbal has been one of the best things I've ever bought for my phone. It's just a really nice solid Steadicam works great for photography. Works great for videography with my phone. It was working very well for me with paranormal stuff, but then the biggest problem I had was that there was no way I could fasten onto the gimbal some kind of light system. And then when I started looking at doing stuff for the Candy Factory, I started experimenting with hot shoes, and now I've got a rig where the gimbal is no longer using the gimbal. I've got my camera, I've got my video camera, my phone, which has the stream. That's mounted on a top shoe. On a side shoe, I have a green light so that we can have a little bit of illumination. And then this whole thing connects to the shoe that's on my high definition camera. And I literally carry that like a Steadicam. So, okay, thanks. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate that. I think we're still getting settled in, so I can still play this.
That's amazing.
We're gonna play that kind of game.
I see how it works. I see how it works.
Mr. Fox. It's the
that is
Mr. Fox.
that is a little bothersome.
By the way,
You were behind me the whole time. You were behind me the whole time. Thank goodness you didn't pinch me or something. Okay.
All right. So let me just let me get back to scrubbing. Let me get back to scrubbing, chat. Okay, so we're all getting settled in. There's G, and then we go. I believe this is where we go lights out. Yeah. Okay. Here's where I have to. Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna kill the lights in here for you guys.
No, that's not me.
Which one is it?
All right.
Okay.
It went green. It was back in here.
Whoa.
And it got cold. You felt it too? Yeah.
And something just interrupted that corner because the red light went off.
It is extremely. August, come feel this. It's like.
No, you can go ahead. You can go
Right
ahead.
here. Feel it? Yeah.
Now you see
It just came right.
that.
It just came out of nowhere.
See how August is passing through the grid right there? That's what it looks like if something breaks the grid. And Phil, I just had when the flux went off in the lower corner.
Yeah. Sorry, Sonny. Yeah, I boosted the sound on purpose, so it is kind of loud. So just be ready for that. Sorry. Okay.
Something broke the lower corner of the grid here.
So what you hear right now is actually a church-centered music box. The nice trap remix of the Nutcracker Suite. So it's calibrating now. What it's doing right now is
There's
actually
Phil.
sending out a bunch of signals, and it's calibrating everything in the room. And now it's stopped.
So that's actually good. That's actually good just to show people if something breaks the grid. If something solid breaks the grid, that's what it looks like. And that's kind of what you're looking for when you have a grid. Are you good, buddy? And you'll also see that this thing at the bottom, the light along the bottom, the one that looks like the smiley face, that chat is distance. It actually measures the distance of like how close something is to you, etc., etc. That I haven't had any. The only time I've ever had that go off so far has been here, where Phil basically steps into the shot.
It's calibrating now. What it's doing right now is
There's
actually
Phil.
sending out a bunch of signals, and it's calibrating everything in the room. And now it's stopped. So if anything breaks that trigger, that will go off.
Are you sitting beside me?
Cable man.
Table man. Table man.
What's Lyle doing in the other room?
Relations swing man. He was actually going to the bathroom.
Okay, so he's not by the table.
Whoops.
So if you can go and
Sorry.
bang on that door, I would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, so right now, provided nobody moves, nothing is breaking the grid right now. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
I'm gonna reposition this so you can hear music for just a couple more seconds.
Now, normally
follow us
you wouldn't
into
have.
this room? Are you here with us?
Well, normally you wouldn't do that. Normally you wouldn't have like a bunch of people sitting around a grid. You just wouldn't. You would for the data's sake and for the sake of making sure that you don't have any false positives. You'd make sure everybody was sitting behind the grid. They were sitting behind the laser projector. Right now we're in this very tight space, so everyone is kind of huddled around the grid, and yeah, that was making me a little nervous. I don't mind saying it. Makes me a little nervous, but we still managed. We still managed. It was not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, getting back into it. Let's keep going.
Us right now?
Okay, so the music is a the music was a wow.
Can you step away from the REM, please?
Yeah, that's the REM pod in the other room.
Well, okay, let's play a game. Want to play a game?
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna play Red Rover, Red Rover. If you know what that game is. When I say Red Rover, I want you to run as fast as you can to that little metal rod and grab it. First one that does it wins a prize. Okay? You want to play?
No.
No.
Fair enough.
I think it's in here because I got a 3-1 on my REM pod. Sorry, not my REM pod. My
It's over here.
EMF.
So we were talking about that very creepy Foxtel when we first came into the room and you lit up this thing. Does that Foxtel creep you out too?
What did it say?
I don't. It's a kid. It's a
It's
little
a little
small
kid,
child.
Hey, sweetie, can you come close to me
I
and talk to us?
can't explain it.
Did you hear it go off on its own video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that I can't explain.
Come sit right here beside me and talk to me.
Yeah. It just goes off like crazy.
Can you tell me how old you are?
Okay, step away from that, please.
Do you mind if we try a process of elimination?
Sure.
Because this also doubles as a REM pod, so I'm going to try something here. Oop, that was me.
There's not that much vibration for it to go off. At least I don't know.
No, it's not. Do you mind holding that for me?
Sure thing, brother. Thank you, Brandon. Huh?
Okay, go on it, please.
Can you tell me how old you are? You don't have to be afraid.
So
That's kind of why.
Okay, yeah, so that's what.
Do you like that music?
So
box
this is
in the other
so
room?
so
Is
this
that
is
what
me
has your attention?
taking my REM pod, taking the Mel meter, and I was trying to use my Mel meter in place of their REM pod, just to see if it was their REM pod or if it was me, or we actually got something more substantial.
It's you.
That's me. Oh, that's me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I've basically set my own REM pod over there just to see if it's the REM pod or if it's something there. Just to see if it happens. Why not?
I'm trying to remember what happened here, chat.
Well, I hope that you know the tune. But if you know the tune, can you finish where I stop? Okay?
That was me.
Even back then, I said that was me.
Device over there. There's one. Just repeat. Just finish where I stop. Okay?
Okay, hold on.
So we all introduced.
All right. Kensei, you saying you heard something? Okay, so back at about 60 seconds. So that would be 40. Let's go 45 even. Let's go 45 even. All right.
Has your attention?
All right. I just backed it up. Oh, you're clipping it now? Okay. What am I listening for? Am I listening for a whisper? See, I'm setting up mine.
It's you.
That's me. Oh, that's me. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's a knock. Okay.
I've basically set my own REM pod over there just to see if it's the REM pod or if it's something there. Just to see if it happens.
All right.
Why not?
This is worked other places, so let's try it here. I will hope that you know the tune. But if you know the tune, can you finish where I stopped?
All right. Let's listen.
Okay?
So here comes Brandon. That's me.
You can either use the device over there. There's one. Just repeat. Just finish where I stop. Okay?
Not sure if I heard it or not. Let's see here. Come on.
Okay.
The thing we have to be careful about by saying that's an answer, Kensei, is this is one team. We had another team upstairs. And with it being an old house, unfortunately, I don't know how reliable it's going to be saying that was definitely a knock response. But I think I hear what you're saying. But I can't be 100% sure. Can't be 100% sure. And that's just us moving around. All right, let me see. I'm willing to pursue this. I'm willing to look into this. So hold on one sec. Let's go to. All right. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that.
There's one. Just repeat. Just finish where I stop. Okay? There's one. Just repeat. Just finish where I stop. Okay? There's one. Just repeat. Just finish where I stop. Okay?
I hear it. I can hear that. I can hear that very faint knock. It's a very simple, very faint knock. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, here's where the rubber meets the road. Okay. Let's go in. No. Kensei, don't apologize. This is where it gets fun. Because now, let me just find that clip one more time. Let me just hear it again.
There's one. Just repeat. Just finish where I stop. Okay?
All right, just finish where I stop, okay. That's what he says, just finish where I stop, okay. All right, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Adobe Audition. And let me see if I can find that. Because that was 46 minutes in. 46:41 roughly. All right. And there's 45. Okay. Let me zoom in a bit. Let me zoom in a bit more. And now let's see. Let's see if this is where this is where we are. Oh, whoops.
It's me walking past this. Can you step away from that one, please? Let go of it. That's got it wide.
Okay, yeah, so that's fine.
Do you like that music box in the other room? Is that what has your...
Or if it's something there. Just to see what happens. Why not?
This is worked on places, so let's try it here.
All right, here we go.
Know the tune. But if you know the tune, can you finish where I stop? Okay?
I think you caught it. I think you caught it, Kensei. I think you did. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in on this. Just to see what happens. Why not?
This is worked on places, so let's try it here. I will hope that you know the tune. But if you know the tune, can you finish where I stop? Okay? You can either use the device.
If it happens, it's right in there. It's right in there. I hear a thud. I hear a thud. Just to see what happens. Why not?
This is worked on places, so let's try it here. I will hope that you know the tune. But if you know the tune, can you finish where I stop? Okay?
It's on it.
You can either use the device over there.
That is so close.
Just repeat. Just finish where I stop. Okay?
Unfortunately, I think that's a little inconclusive. It's so close, but I'm also getting bleed over. I'm getting voices from upstairs. Yeah, that was almost a good catch. It was almost a good catch. All right, let's get back to it.
So we all introduced ourselves to you. Can you tell me one of our names? Just so we know you're here. T.
Sound like tea.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Did it? Did it sound like tea? That did sound like tea. That did sound like tea.
Tea.
Sound like tea.
Did it?
I was just
Did
like,
you all hear
I-
that too, chat? Did
I
you hear
didn't hear
them
it.
say
I
my
didn't hear
name?
it.
Because I was just about to ask.
Well, I guess I did
Earlier
this-
tonight, you made part of this grid disappear. If it's the same person, can you show my friends in here what you did tonight?
Did you ask us to come in here because you just didn't want us with the Christmas tree?
Or did you come in here because I was in here? This is T talking, by the way. I don't mind. I like you too. Do you like me?
Do you like tea?
And now suddenly it becomes, so tell us what you think about this young man named T. You're an old spirit.
Are you still in here with
dead
us?
and gone. But we want to know what you think of T. Felt very self-serving for a while.
That feels very
He left a while ago.
quiet.
He's back
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
He didn't want us over there for some reason.
Can you please come back over here? We only have a little while left. Can you come back over here and talk to us?
There's a breeze coming out of
Can I go back in the other room and visit with you and look at the book again?
He's coming back in
it.
here.
There's a cool breeze coming through the door.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Come on in.
I feel like I just heard a footstep.
Yeah.
That could have been me. I was shifting over
It was
here.
from over there.
Oh, okay.
So I-
Grid went out.
Did it?
Yep.
Oh, it went out completely.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, there's nothing on the screen here, but
Did you just turn the whole grid off? Are you being sneaky?
It's about that time. We're gonna have to leave out of here. There's gonna be some new people coming in.
hey, but you know what? I asked you to come in here and do that trick with the grid.
It's actually getting colder on that side of the room.
You feel it?
I'm just on the side by the fireplace where
Yeah.
the grid is.
Yeah.
It was at 27 and it's dropped to 23.
I was gonna say I feel the cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember what happens with the grid, whether the grid comes.
That's-
Are you gonna follow us upstairs?
The stuff's gonna go off because I'm gonna use my walkie. Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's 9:15, guys.
All right.
That
we
that
gotta
was.
go.
We gotta go.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
playing.
Hey, we appreciate. Whoa. Oh, no, I appreciate that. Thanks.
Thank you. Is
Thank
do
you.
you want us to leave or are you ready?
You want us to get out of here so you can enjoy the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
You re-
As soon as we
that-
said goodbye, all the pods went off like crazy.
Yeah, this one over here just blasted.
Like he's saying goodbye.
Just as you left. Just as you left.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, hey, thank you.
It was fun playing
It
with
sounded
you
like
too.
it sounded like I heard you're welcome, but that could have been. wishful
Look, your
thinking.
light turned green.
Can you tell us bye?
Thank you. Oh my God.
Did you enjoy having us?
Whoop. Something's trying to break the lower corner of this grid right over here. It's
You
trying.
can still see it on your thing. We just don't see it.
No, I don't. I have a representation of the grid here, but I'm seeing a lower light in the lower left, right corner go off. Look at that.
Is this gonna?
Yeah.
Look at that.
He just came over here. He just actually walked between her and I.
Oh,
and got
no, I
cold
just
again.
got Oh, my the God. chills
Yeah,
now.
it came right back this way. He left there and he walked over here. Right here.
And I'm feeling
I am
this
like
on
frozen
my
all
back.
of a sudden.
Put your hand towards my back.
Yeah,
He's
right
he's
here.
passing in front of the grid.
Oh, look.
He's passing in front of the grid again.
So we do have to leave
We
this
have to
room.
leave
and go
now.
upstairs.
Yeah, we gotta
Sam,
go.
not-
But hey, guess what? If you want to come with us,
I gotta ask Phil
mean,
what
we'd
he
love
thinks
that.
of that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
We have really enjoyed your company, and
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So I'm really lazy. Can you like come and levitate me up off this?
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
that'd be amazing.
Okay, now that's you coming off.
Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna kick the lights on so we
Yep,
can.
yep.
Like you said, once you hit the
Just so you see, that's
Oh
what
my
it looks
God.
like. That's what it looks like, chat.
My arthritis has gotten so bad.
Okay. Okay. So this basically covers the first first hour that we were there at Dunlora. Let's see. So this is us. I believe we are switching to a different. We're going to be switching to a different zone. Now this little lull right here, where it's all dipping down, I gotta figure out how noisy that is. Yeah, I don't know if that might be worth listening to. That might be worth listening to. Maybe not tonight, but that might be worth listening to because around this time, that's when you can pick up a whisper. That's when you can pick up a whisper or a response or something when nobody's around and you're recording air. And because I've had that happen to me before. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to save it. I'm going to switch back over to intermission. And I am going to wrap things up. Because yeah, that's a good place to stop. It's a good place to stop. We've been one of the things that you find out when you want to do something like this for real is if you push yourself, you start to make mistakes. You start to see things and hear things that aren't there. And I've been going for well over almost 4 hours. This is a good time to step away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find somebody to share the love with. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just chill out with some folks. You know what? Danfinity's on. Let's go on and let's raid Danfinity. They're doing reset stuff, so we'll do reset stuff. And the good news about Thursday, which is coming up, obviously, I will be making a push for at least one title in Destiny, and I should get it. I should be able to get it on stream. It's gonna be a bit of a grind, but that means we can talk about all kinds of stuff during that time. I'm pretty happy with some of the stuff that I found here tonight. It's not as mind-blowing as like when you catch a whisper or something like that, but some of the responses that we got, both with the REM pods and with Simon, I'd totally forgotten about. So I'm gonna set those aside, and we're definitely gonna feature some of that in the Christmas special, most definitely. But until then, until next time, which will be Thursday, I'll be back Thursday, 6 o'clock. It'll just be me. There'll be no Steve Saylor. Steve is getting caught up with a lot of stuff. But you know what to do, chat. You know what to do. You're going to go on ahead and you're going to drop this message into Dan's stream. All right? So thanks, everybody. You guys have been fantastic. And I love you all. And I will talk to you soon. Until next time, peace. Sleep tight.
Oh, T, thanks for the raid, bud. How are you, man? All right, smash. In.
Oh, wow.
Everybody out. Oh, man.
Thanks for leaving me a thrall.
Oh my god, so many things happening right now. Thank you so much. Maze, hello, sir.
Maze!
Let's go.
I got another well if we need it.
Yep, pop it.
Yeah, I'll take care of the left ogre.
Yep, right again. Team shot.
Jeez Louise. All the stars are coming out today. Sword Thief, hello. And in. Now.
Yep. Oh, I might kill them.
I can talk about that.
Please don't kill me. I didn't die! I didn't die!
Ow!
Look at me!
Oh, no, ow.
Let's go!